the go
Also, I'm
button.
sorry, but I'm eating during this, so you know.
That's
Fuck you.
okay. That's okay. We can deal with the wonderful sound of your munch.
With any luck, thanks to Discord, you'll hear fuck all.
I have not heard a single bit of it, so.
Yeah, exactly. We ordered Chinese tonight, and it just arrived kind of late. So
Oh, nice. I like how, because Snipe decided to do some streaming earlier, it means that there's just like two announcements like straight after each other.
yep, that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, right. That's all sorted.
And also, Snipe did a great stream earlier. It was good fun.
Right. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody.
I was about to say hello, RNG.
And by everybody, I mean RNG, apparently, at this point. But that's fine. That's fine. We have been streaming for 1 minute. So, yeah.
It will take time
If
for the masses to arrive.
the only one who showed up to this party. You're the only one who gets to appreciate my custom, new custom overlay that I have spent a little too long making, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Even though
I mean,
it is.
I kind of jokingly said that I should make an Elcar's like border for the Spock GIF when it has to pop up, and I thought about it, didn't do it, and you've done this shit.
Just to ask people in chat, can you hear the ambient background noise behind us? Because I can't hear it. So I hope you can hear the thing. It should be quite low down so it doesn't like overwrite us or anything.
Stop talking for a sec. I'm listening. Yeah, it's there.
Okay, cool.
It's very quiet, but it's there.
Okay, I'll turn it up a smidge then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, no worries, Garth. You do what you need to. I hope you feel better. But yeah, so I made the little L-Cars style thing, which because of the way OBS works, it's like throws a little bit of
nailed the colors, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It has a little bit of a complaint because like between different instances I had to like because basically I was like half awake and Snipe was like, oh, I'm gonna go and stream. I'm like, okay, you need to stop because I set everything up to be on this mode. And there's some colors and things that even if you've got a separate instance of, say, like the amount of people watching counter, that is global, the color for that. And it's black on this and it needs to be white on our normal overlay. So,
okay, right.
And even if you have multiple instances of it to make it like a separate thing, it still uses the same thing. So I was like, okay, just let me quickly fix this and then I'm going to go and I'll go and lie down for another half hour. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay. And also, oh, thank you, Anacromech, for the sub. 28 months. It's been a long fang getting from there to Wib. Better than the titles we keep coming up with. I can't say anything. Although I realised, like, because one of my plans, because you notice that the little background thing is actually a video. It like twinkles and stuff, which I thought was kind of fun. If I'd have had more time, I would have made it a longer loop and had various things like fly past and the like.
Okay, how much work do you want to fucking give yourself?
Exactly,
Jesus.
that's why I didn't do it. But if you want a rough approximation as to what it would be like, it'd be like this.
Hey, Christian. And it is brand new. Wib made it because he has no life. Good, good. Do, 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 do.
And then I can't turn it around, so it's got to reverse if it wants to go back. There we go.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, it's back.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, it goes to warp. Hey! Oh, God, it actually got stuck there. Okay. It got to warp, but then the clutch went.
Sir Luke, feather the clutch, damn it.
Ah, man. Okay. So, just imagine a beeping noise as it backs up. Absolutely. But yeah.
Good job, Ronsor.
Good work. But yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're going to play some Star Trek Armada 2. No, not Star Trek Armada 2. Why am I saying that?
Armada
We are
1.
playing Star Trek Armada 1. Because I really like that game. I used to mod the absolute shit out of it when it was new. And I still have my big mod, and I am planning to do a video where I go through my old mod because I've been in a bit of a weird place recently, and so I've been like I don't know, I've like had very little
Creative energy.
energy to do normal stuff, so I'm like, you know what, I'll try and do something different. And so I'll try. I'm gonna try and make a video on that because that's a bit different and it's a bit self-indulgent, but I think people will forgive me.
I think it's self-indulgent. I think it's a good laugh, and then also it's making fun of yourself a bit and not taking it too seriously. It's good.
Owning your cringe. For everyone posts cringe, and once you accept that is true, then you are free. But yeah, so I played a lot of Star Trek Armada 1. I loved it a lot, and what we're going to do is we're going to play through the campaign. And once I'm done with the stream, then I will try. I mean, I'm not going to do it today, but I will try and install my mod and try and get that working.
The worst fucking feeling that when you put those files in the right place, the game will just not work anymore.
It's very possible, although I was looking at it and it does still have the same, like, they haven't messed around with the file structure for this revisited version, so in theory, should work. But yeah, so.
Hello, Prime B.
Hey. So yeah, let's see if this all works. So, first off, we need to turn off the TOS bridge noise, because that will get very annoying if that is overlaid.
Oh yeah.
And I was smart. I set up hotkeys for these things as well.
Hello, Gus.
Okay, see, look, this is fun.
The game functions.
The game functions. I will play the intro for everybody. Unfortunately, Longfang, you won't be able to hear the voice acting. But
well,
you
if
can see.
If you shut your gob while it plays, I'll just listen to the stream.
Okay. I will go radio silent for this, so that Longfang can truly appreciate this intro, and you all can appreciate this intro because it fucking whips dick.
Captain, Priority 1 message from Starfleet.
Jean-Luc, we've just received some very disturbing information about the leader of the Borg invasion.
I already know. Taral, call off this Urmang. An honorless dog like you will never rule the Empire.
That is where you are wrong, Worf. Now that I possess the sword of Kalis, the Klingon throne is mine.
I will see to it that day never comes.
Admiral Sela, sensors confirm. It is the Omega particle.
Prepare the containment field and hail the nearest Borg vessel. Tell them we wish to negotiate a deal.
Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the Borg cube.
On screen.
Locutus. Picard, lower your shields and prepare to be assimilated.
If you are truly who you appear to be, you must know that I will not comply.
You will comply. Your defensive capabilities are no match for us. Your culture will adapt to service ours. Resistance is and always has been futile.
Oh, that MIDI.
Initiate maneuver. Warp Theta 1.
Alright, you're free to talk now.
Oh, because the dialogue has ended.
Lock all
Yeah,
weapons
I
on
just
that vessel.
slapped it back to normal. Yeah, Klingon boarding pods and fucking the Defiant doing the sickest shit ever.
Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it? Basically, this whole segment is just, oh, by the way, here's a bunch of mechanics from the game.
Like... What? Okay.
But yeah, so that's the intro to Star Trek Armada.
Yeah.
Can you see why I was like, no, this game is my fucking shit? Okay, just give me 1 second just to quickly fix something. And by fix something, I mean because now it's got more. There's people in. It mildly annoys me where the amount of viewers thing is now. It's got more numbers in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just gonna realign that.
Shift it over a wee bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I do have a question about this menu. Is that meant to be the Bajoran wormhole?
It's a wormhole.
Okay.
It's actually the quit thing. If you.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, there's loads of wormholes in this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So just to give you a brief kind of thing about how this game works, is that when it's in its menus. And when it's in the game, those are actually like two separate instances of things, so they operate at different resolutions. This is all perfectly framed on my overlay, but the later ones will have some slight black bars on either side, just because that's how it is. If you're using the original version of the game, because this is the one from GOG, if you're using the original version, it's straight fucked. It switches resolutions. Your computer, if you've got a multi-monitor setup, is freaking the hell out the whole time.
Of course.
It's a whole thing. This, they've managed to like lock it down. The one problem with this port is that the audio levels are a bit fucked. So like if you lower things below a certain level, they're basically silent, even though the difference between them being slightly too loud and silent is just 2 pips. So you basically just you have to pick your poison. Are you either going to have no sound, or are you going to have sound that is occasionally maybe a little loud? So you know.
Yeah. as Soup said, it's kind of just the price we pay for old games sometimes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is going to play through the single player. Yeah. So this should be a time. Just to catch up with some housekeeping here. Thank you very much, Range of Rumble, for resubscribing and for subscribing for 10 months in particular. So thank you very, very much. Yes, Prime B, there is a little 1701E and an STA on the LCARs, because I needed to have something to write on there.
Yeah, you needed some information to put there, because it always has random bits of information.
It was either going to be that or 42069, and I thought I'd go classy, you know? But yeah, so there's 4 campaigns. Actually, I do believe there's actually a 5th one, although when I played it, like, as a kid, I never got that far. So okay. I think there is a 5th campaign. I might be wrong. But yeah, so there's a Federation, a Klingon, a Romulan, and a Borg campaign. So we shall start with the
Feddies.
Feddies, because we have to. Oh god, this loading screen is so just wedged in my mind. And this planet's just really loud for some reason. Okay, Picard is going to start talking in a second, and we'll find out how loud he's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Captain's log, stardate
there we go.
53550.
How are we doing?
With the Dominion War over, matter stabilizing in the Alpha Quadrant, the Enterprise is helping to re-establish an outpost in the Barisa sector. Though we are not expecting any conflicts, there have been rumors of renegade Dominion ships in the area who have refused to accept the Dominion-Federation treaty. The Enterprise is being sent to protect the outpost should any hostilities arise.
There are mods out there for Birth of the Federation and Final Unity, so they'll run on modern PCs. Huh.
Okay, so here is the game itself. Now, it's a pretty standard RTS
of the time.
So it just wants me to build a starbase.
A prudent course of action.
Now, one of the cool things is there's this little window here that when you click on,
purifying flame cleanse this area.
Oh, okay.
It shows you whatever cool thing is currently happening, which usually in big games will be lots of war, but right now, since the only thing of note happening is this construction vehicle constructing things, there's not really anything there.
I mean, are worker bees involved?
Yes, you can actually see them.
Yes, it's the best then. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, there is a model of worker bees because they'll assemble everything because they come out the back of the thing, which is rather neat, I think.
That is an Akita class, yes.
It is, yes.
Status report.
This does have Patrick Stewart.
New course.
When you click on it,
all sections on standby.
He will occasionally reference characters who aren't who they haven't got the voice actor for, which is fun. Like, yes, go ahead with that, Mr. Data, and you're like, you did not get Brent Spiner to make this game.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so, oh, thank you, Ron Saw, for the sub there. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've turned the speed up of the game just ever so slightly from its default.
Okay.
It does look a little ridiculous when you have it up to its max, which I
can imagine.
I might do as we go. I also changed it to dominate to have more dominant left clicking than right clicking because I just personally prefer that.
Fair.
Just in case people are wondering. But yeah, so the point of this one, all we have to do is go and pick off some Dominion stragglers. From the end of the Dominion War.
Of course.
But first we need to build this bullshit, because,
You need to have a foundation for your attack.
Well, you just need to for the actual thing to complete the mission, for whatever reason.
Station.
Because it's a tutorial.
Yes. Oh no, I've got to destroy all Dominion ships in the sector. The Enterprise must survive. Oh no, shit. This is how you gather resources. You just make these little dilithium mining ships.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mine little dilithium moons and take it back to these things.
Fun. Just don't go too industrial on those little dilithium moons or we'll have another practice.
It's probably fine. Red alert just went off. Didn't mean to do that.
Starship construction
commencing. Right. And we'll build a couple of dilithium miners. I'm not entirely sure why I'm even doing that, because you don't have to build anything more.
Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, let's just go and...
I do have to say, when I'm watching this, like... Yeah, no, I kind of wish the Sovereign was around during the Dominion War in like DS9, because I think it would whip dick to see it just destroy Jem'Hadar fighters.
Yes. Here you may be hearing the slight issue that the phasers are incredibly loud, and
good.
The one setting below this is basically silent, so
All sections on standby.
It's a little strange.
Helm, new course heading.
But yeah, so this is a very exciting mission. Little Jem'Hadar fighters.
Enemy engaged.
First contact happened during the Dominion War. Did it?
What?
Just
No. Yeah. No. First contact happened canonically during the Dominion War. Yes.
Okay.
But,
yeah. Okay.
But,
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Just heading.
Yeah.
Bring us in the weapons range.
But I think that's at the point where there is only one sovereign class, which is the Enterprise. So
yeah.
Adjust heading.
That honestly wouldn't surprise me.
The area is secure from Dominion
Well,
ships, but I am reading
I think the real reason is... Oh,
they didn't have a model for it.
Cutscene.
Oh, I'll show.
With a weird ship coming from a weird portal.
Mm. Is that a really weird looking Luna class?
I've seen it.
We are receiving
I can't remember what the class is called, but this is the Premonition. So.
Oh, okay.
This is Captain Thaddeus Deming of the USS Premonition. We are under attack by
Oh,
the
that's
Borg.
some
To any ships in the
Fallout-esque
area.
talking
This
head
is the
action.
USS
Very much so.
Premonition.
Sir, we lost the transmission.
Data, locate the origin of that transmission and lay in a course.
Data, locate the origin of that transmission, but don't say anything. But yeah, no, I think probably the reason is that the Enterprise E model was one of the last models they ever made.
Yeah.
And they probably didn't want that in the hands of the TV show straight away afterwards.
Yeah.
Might sort of diminish it.
Mm. There was a ton of problems with like studio and CG models. It's the reason you don't see many Ambassador class ships in DS9 as well. I think it would have been great in the Dominion War, but
And yeah, I think by the time they had the CG model, which was Insurrection, was that after the end of DS9? I think
so, because the Dominion War's over in that one, and that's why they're back doing like piece shit.
Yeah.
Well, they're one of the few ships that's out doing piece shit because everyone else is picking up the pieces still.
Yeah. So yeah, and by that point they did have a full CGI model because First Contact's the only one that uses the physical Sovereign class, which is a pity because it's an absolutely gorgeous model.
It is.
Oh. So agrees that incredibly loud, what I can only assume is a fucking beach buggy that just went outside my fucking house.
Insurrection's around the end of the Dominion War, yeah.
Enemy engaged.
It's been a long time since I've watched Insurrection because it's
Armed and ready.
It's fine.
I watched it recently.
All sections on standby.
I'll be honest. I couldn't sleep one night and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
Ah yes, it's a Premonition class is what that is. I think this might be the only place they ever showed up.
You may be right. It did age. Insurrection did age better than Nemesis. That's true.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because Insurrection did the thing where it's just a big long episode of TNG, but with more fighting.
Sorry, I got a bit too close to the action there and it all got very loud.
Ah.
I just wanted to look at the ship. The spinny ship.
We're receiving a hail from the Premonition.
On screen.
The legendary Captain Picard. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Captain Deming, you and your ship do not appear in the Starfleet database. Do you have an explanation for this?
That is because it does not yet exist. I've come from the future to warn the Federation of an impending Borg invasion. We must act quickly if we are to stop them.
Captain Deming, Starfleet has strict
I know, but
regulations
notice that Captain Flappy Mouth over there
with
is
the current timeline. I have no intention
of operations colors rather than command.
The Borg will attack and assimilate Starbase 612. Its destruction was marked as the first step in the Borg invasion that eventually took over the Alpha Quadrant. Picard, where I come from, the Federation barely exists. Vulcan, Bajor, Kronos, Earth, they're all assimilated planets. This is our last hope, Captain. If you don't help us, the Alpha Quadrant will fall to the Borg.
Very well, Captain. I will pursue this matter. Lieutenant, send a message to Starfleet Command informing...
Very well, Captain. Now I must leave you. You're okay there with your ship that's spiraling out of control?
Yeah.
Fine.
Did future Starfleet swap the colors back? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, so just to give a quick fill in there for Longfang. Yeah, they're from the future and they've come back to warn of an impending Borg invasion, basically.
And of course, it's a premonition class. Because
yes. And speaking of insurrection, we're in the Baku system.
Oh fuck me, no already. Oh yeah, like literally the Baku system, not even just the Briar Patch. Okay.
Commanding USS Avenger. I have been temporarily reassigned from my duties on the Klingon home.
Yes, this game is like £6.30 or something like that on GOG.
Yeah.
Starfleet has given me command of the USS Avenger to deal with any hostilities that may arise.
Are those Sona ships?
They are indeed Sona ships.
Fucking, they're actually fun designs.
Yeah.
This is Ambassador Worf of the United Federation.
Oh my god, show me how terrible they look on the view screen, please. I want to see a Sona talking head all flappy and weird.
Immediately.
This space belonged to us long before the Federation came. We have come to reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Any hostile
I'm afraid there's no flappy mouth for you.
Aww. With their weird stretchy faces, it would have been amazing.
Very well, Ambassador.
Sir, they've raised their shields and are powering up their weapons.
Battle stations.
I don't think the Baku technology is a taboo to the Baku people. They just don't want to use it.
Is under attack. Starship construction commencing.
They would just prefer not to.
They prefer to be left the fuck alone as well.
So there you go. Oh, okay. Build a construction ship. You mean that thing I'm already building? Yeah, good. But yeah, as you see here, we've got some of the other ships. So I've got these things. What? I can't remember what these are called.
Just tell me where to go.
These are little Venture class, like...
Oh.
Basically kind of like Delta Flyer-esque things.
Yeah, they're Captain Shuttle-y, Delta Flyer-y things.
And yeah, this is the Avenger rather than the Defiant.
Station is under attack.
Okay. Is the Sonar really just going to keep attacking? Like, there's only so many of you. Like.
Yeah, there really is only so many of you.
Yeah. Okay. I will build a mining station. God fucking damn it.
A prudent course of action.
Also, you know, the Sona did indeed have war crime weapons.
What's a little war crime weapon between friends?
Yeah, it only tears a hole in subspace.
It's probably fine.
Enemy engaged.
Where are you coming from?
I am just going to slice open like an area of space time in front of us. Fuck you, like Jesus Christ, mate. Those. I see why everyone banned them, even the Romulans.
Oh, here we go. So some just little fun information. For those that haven't played it. So all ships have different subsystems. So you've got shield and engines and life support and sensors and weapon control. And once a ship's had its shields knocked out, then you start damaging the actual things in particular.
Got you.
So
oh god, what's the fucking name of the Star Wars game? This that has space battles. You can do a similar thing in that.
Empire at War?
Yes, that's the one. You can like choose to like take out the end, like focus on taking out the engines or something, so that a Star Destroyer just as a sitting dock and it's great.
So yeah, you can. There's certain special abilities because each ship has like their own special abilities that you can research. So like the Akiras, as you saw in the intro movie, have like a shot that fires out and it will bounce off bounce off like enemies into other enemies. I think it does it like 3 times, getting more powerful each time. Wow, you really want to...
I mean, they might wear you down.
Starship complete.
Okay.
Ambassador, sensors are picking up 6 additional sonar ships in the Briar Patch.
Okay,
We cannot allow the sonar to destroy
go find the
this
dickheads
outpost.
and kill them. Okay.
Yeah.
More room in the cargo bays.
Yes, Y-Wings ignore shields in Empire at War. Yeah.
All work crews report to station.
That's because Y-Wings are the fucking shit.
Oh, I need 1,200 dilithium. Okay. Right, we have the fun joy of just waiting for them to gather things. But yeah, so it means that, certain things can, like, knock out certain abilities. I can't remember which one it is, but there's one ship that has the ability to just knock out engines, which is very funny, because then the ships just kind of flop around.
Good.
But it also means, because they have a crew, like a dedicated amount of crew, it is possible if you have things that can knock out life support, and then you use... because every ship can use this button to transport people on. You can take over ships.
Good. Very important Kiss Marry Dis here. Riker, Worf, Odo.
Oh.
I'm thinking Kiss, Worf, marry Riker, and unfortunately Dis Odo.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with that, because as much as we love Odo, we have to admit he does have some pretty fashy tendencies.
He does.
And you know...
And he does his best, but they do creep in now and again.
Yeah. All A's will continue to be B's. All C's will continue to be B's, to say that correctly.
A car and bicycles, yes.
Yeah. A car and some bicycles.
Call that man a cab.
Okay. I will build reinforcements from my shipyard.
Locate the nearest construction facility.
That's not what I meant. Can I...
How many Mirandas can you build?
Unfortunately, there are no Mirandas in this game.
Okay, so this game's a failure. Got it.
Yeah, it's very annoying. I wish it were not the case, but unfortunately, it is so. Okay, I can only build... I'm saying I can only build Defiance and Venture classes.
Oh yeah, because that's... Yeah, you would just build like 5 Defiance.
Yeah. I'm only allowed 2 Akiras by this mission. Constable does start with a C, you see.
Starship complete.
Odo's biggest character flaw is his faith in the law. Honestly, yeah. When I think about it, his fashy tendencies come from the fact that he thinks that justice will be done, and it isn't always that easy.
Yeah.
It's never that cut and dry, and he has a... I think, honestly, due to his species, I think he has a problem with that. Or not a great understanding of that.
Enemy engaged. Station construction commencing.
That little one got bored of waiting for me.
Standing by. Alter course.
Also, this is us not saying that this is not us saying that Odo's a bad character. He's fucking great.
No, I love Odo's character.
Odo's the best. Yes, Prime Me. Yes, you should. I rewatched DS9 not long ago.
As a general rule, I'm on board the idea of always rewatching. That guy's just fucking off. All right, I'm going after him.
Lay in a new course.
You don't get to run away. Come back.
Send 8 Defiance after them.
Prepare and await it. Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
Come on.
Yes, that is true. Odo does lean more towards like justice rather than like pure law.
Worf, we need you to return to Kronos immediately.
I broke it a bit.
Just informed us of a potential Borg invasion. If it is true,
I took over the last sonar ship there was.
Okay.
I will make sure Chancellor Martok and the Klingons are ready to assist the Federation. Warp out.
And that's why, in the cutscenes, some things are seemingly stuck in transporting mode.
It's fine. It's fine. I would also say that Garrick is not a Cardassian apologist. I think Garrick knows exactly what he's doing when he's praising Cardassia.
Mm.
I want you to know, by the way, that when in between loading screens, the game does lose signal on your stream. And it goes to a black screen and then the star field for a second.
Yeah, no, I know it does. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Just giving you updated.
Stardate 53551.6. I am taking the Avenger through the Icolis Expanse. Though it is a treacherous area of space to navigate, it should reduce the voyage back to Kronos significantly.
It's the boys.
Toral, twice before.
Thank you very much. Little pink Bowser for 19 months. Heck, thank you.
You will not live long enough to get another chance. Nor will you be able to see me take my seat as ruler of the Klingon Empire.
You have no claim to the Klingon throne, Toral.
That is where you are wrong,
Try not to talk about the flappy mouth Klingon.
You see, I have found the sword of Kalis, and he who wields the sword rules the Empire.
That is impossible. You cannot have found the true sword of Kalis.
Yeah, we're
only
looking for the
I
sword
know
of
where
Kalis,
it lies.
And that is why you must die. Once I dispose of you, there will be no one to dispute my claim.
He has, as Glacky
Toral,
passed away a few
if
years
there is
ago.
any honor in you, you will call off this Ormang before it tears the Empire apart. The Borg have returned, and this time, for us all.
It does not matter. I will not be stopped now. Not by you, Chancellor Martok, or the Borg. I have waited years for this day. Your death will be forever marked as the first step of my ascension to the Klingon throne.
The Avenger is no match for a Negvar battleship.
Well.
We will have to evade them in the Icolis Expanse. We must get to that wormhole.
Okay. We've got to fucking leg it.
Yep.
I do like that it does start you off, like, already legging it. So you don't
Good.
just get
I'm glad
absolutely
they,
mullered.
yeah, I'm actually glad they do that.
Because, yeah, okay, so, yeah, one of the other things in the game is that, yeah, different nebulas do different things.
Good.
And affect you in different ways. I think the red ones just fuck up your ship somewhat fierce, and blue
So,
ones
yeah,
stop anyone.
that blue nebula will be a Mutada class, probably, if it affects your sensors and your shields.
Probably.
You need to keep running. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry, what happened to Chancellor Martok? I just saw Ed Fortune say that he's Borg or something?
What?
The Borg Chancellor Martok? That's a twist. I don't know what's going on.
It doesn't say that.
New course.
Okay.
Set a course. Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
I'm guessing that the person talking on screen is the son of Judas.
Control of the derelict. Impulse
Toral, I think his name is?
Energize.
Okay.
Okay, right. I now have a sneaky Dominion ship. Oh, okay.
Good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
Oh, excuse me.
Engines to full.
Yeah, Judas family. Always a bunch of dicks. Don't know why they haven't been excommunicated entirely. Thank you, Mimir. I apologize, everyone. I usually mute before I do that.
Engines to full.
Stop shooting at
Toral and
me.
his ships have broken off
No.
pursuit. I'm also picking up high levels of radiation. It seems to be emanating from this derelict station.
Perhaps eliminating the source will
run across
dissipate the radiation.
Oh, okay.
Ready for battle. Get us out of here. Maximum warp. Helm. New course. Set a
That's
course for
from the
next
period when
wormhole.
every franchise needed an RTS game because CNC was hell of hot your. Yes and no.
I think this because this one's much more based in the kind of StarCrafty mold. How it actually plays.
I mean, I was more thinking that just, oh yeah, let's do Star Trek space combat strategy game. That just makes sense.
Lay in a new course.
I was always annoyed that it was these things always got based not on my personal preferred RTS, which was Total Annihilation.
Engines to full. Engines to full.
I don't think a total annihilation would fit Star Trek.
No, it's just the basic way in which things work. What we got here?
Yeah.
What is a fucking sonar ship doing out here?
I don't know.
Maximum warp.
Fucking leaving it.
Engines to
I've not
full.
got enough crew.
But you took the Ferengi one, I see.
Sensors are detecting an abandoned starbase behind the nebula.
And the
Prepare
Ferengi
an
ship's
away
pretty
team
good.
and begin recrewing and repairing the base.
We actually in Star Trek Online we came across the Grand Negus's flagship, which is a Ferengi Marauder, but it's gold.
Starship construction.
Just yeah.
But yeah, so we have escaped. I've only got 15 crew left on the Avenger, so that's pretty bad.
That's a bit rough.
Construction commencing.
Do you get fresh crew with the ship?
What I can now do is
set a course for the nearest repair
I
facility.
can repair.
Recrew. I see.
Yeah. Which means I can go back and get that sonar ship if I really want it.
Just you know, they just have cloning tanks on the dry dock. It's fine.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
Yeah. The more you think about it, the more it'll hurt your
Sir,
brain.
long-range sensors are detecting 3 Klingon ships incoming.
Well, that's not good.
All work crews report to station.
Oh, they're detecting 3 Klingon ships incoming. Well, I don't like that.
Oh shit. Okay. We need more dilithium. Well, we don't have any.
Armed and ready. Ready for battle.
Use biomass into the replicator for more ensigns. You just end up growing boilers, basically.
You know, one of my favourite, it's becoming a reoccurring joke about Boimler that I really like. That he's irresistible.
Yes, it's fucking hilarious.
Like, that's legit a really good little joke.
Just go wash off with the hose, Leanne. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay. Come on, follow me. There we go. So the starbase can get involved.
Yeah, get into range of the starbase, please.
Set a course.
Okay, go to the next wormhole. Okay, I could really do with like
Ladies love a raisin mogul. I fucking love that. The Boimler family vineyard specializes in raisins. It's like, oh, it's so perfect.
So good.
It's great.
Is there any moon around here? So can I actually do anything with that?
Yeah, like some resources would be nice. Fuck is that shit?
Nice little one.
Oh, it's Romulan.
Lay in a new course. Set a course.
Yeah, so it's not a moon around here somewhere?
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
I would have expected it close to the starbase.
Lay in a new course.
I guess they just didn't want me to actually
impulse power.
Build
Very
anything
possibly.
there.
Yeah.
Which is fine. They just allowed me to like repopulate my ships.
Lay in a new course.
Oh no, that's a dead end.
Impulse power.
Well, shit all the way up my ass.
New course heading.
Oh no, Samus, that was planned the whole time. Don't worry. A certain Andorian.
Oh.
And Mordex. That was planned for the second season.
Helm. New course heading. Lay in a new course.
No one in this game can fly over or under asteroid belts. Again, just don't think about it.
Enemy engaged.
It's fine.
Lock all weapons.
All is fine.
Today is a good day to die. Lock all weapons. Today is a good day to die.
Yes. We're thinking on a 2D plane like Can did. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Never played First Armada. The second one is nice, but the mission design is annoying. Do you have any experience with Armada 2?
I couldn't get on with Armada 2 because I do mean to pick it up because now there's a GOG version of that as well. So presumably that works alright. But the thing with Armada 2 is that what they did, and it's a really cool thing in principle, is that they hired a bunch of people who were involved in the modding community for the first game.
Oh, that's cool.
For the second one. Which sounds really cool, but my experience with playing...
Yeah, okay, I can see where this is going now, actually.
The whole thing felt like a big mod, rather than like an actual sequel.
A cohesive game.
Yeah. Which was a pity, because it had some cool ideas.
Engines to pull.
Just going the whole...
Nightmare Alpha, that explains so much.
Yeah.
Oh, is that just a shortcut back to your base?
No, it's this whole map's a bit of a weird tangled mess.
Oh, it's just fucking with you. Got it.
Yeah, it's just it just thinks it's funny to mess with me.
Engines to pull. Lay in a new course.
But yeah, so I do mean to pick up the second one to see if like my recollections are fair.
You will not escape me this
time. Oh, there's just a casual Negvar there.
Enemy engaged.
Lay in a new course.
Yeah, discretion is the better part of valor. Fuck that shit.
Later, fuckers.
Admiral,
we're not dealing with the flagship class of the Empire.
Claims to have found the sword of Kalis. He is planning to use it to take control of the Klingon High Council. If he succeeds, the Empire will be thrown into chaos. They will be unable to support the Federation against the Borg.
Starfleet cannot interfere with internal Klingon politics, but we need their support. You are closest to the situation, Worf. What is your assessment?
Sir, I suspect Toral's sword is a fake. I know where the true sword lies. If I retrieve it and return it to Chancellor Martok, Toral will have no legitimate claim to the Klingon throne.
Very well, Worf. I am giving you a field commission of captain. The Avenger is yours to command until further notice.
Worf is technically
Proceed
captain.
with your plan.
Understood, Admiral. Worf out.
Those wormholes unstable over the Prophet's been really busy since the Dominion War. Don't worry about it. I do kind of like...
Excellent. Beam the Sword of Kalis on board and send a message to Chancellor Martok informing him that we are on our way.
Did you all know the Sword of Kalis is fucking massive? Everyone remembers the episode of DS9 where Worf found the Sword of Kalis and all that? That's why he knows where it is.
Captain's log, Stardate 53551.3. We have been hailing Starbase 612 ever since we received the USS Premonition's warning about the Borg. There has been no response. I fear we might be too late.
Captain, we are in visual range now.
On screen.
Oh, well, that's a bunch of shit, isn't it? Everything's done fucked. Even the construction ships. Ugh, animals. Well, the starbase is fine, at least.
Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the starbase.
Enterprise, thank God that you're here. We've been attacked by the Borg. They've assimilated the crews of every ship in the sector. They're returning from Derek soon. We don't have much time.
It is imperative we re-establish defenses in this sector. We will use the derelicts to our advantage. Number 1, begin preparing away teams. I want all those vessels operational before the Borg return.
Okay. Right then, let's
report.
Unable to transport.
Fine. I'm just a little bit too far away.
Number 1, prepare an away team. Status report. Status report.
Status report. Find the nearest shipyard.
Status report.
I didn't mean to teleport quite that many people on board, but it's fine. Everything neatly queuing.
All work crews report to station.
Okay, right. You go over there.
All work crews
We'll take you over there as well to build some defenses over here.
Course of action.
All sections on standby. Helm, new course in.
Awaiting new orders.
All sections on standby. Status report.
Will do.
Okay.
Status
right.
report.
What we got up here?
Helm,
What are
new
you?
course heading.
Unable to transport.
Is that another
Station
Akira?
construction commencing.
Ah, yes.
Status report. Find the nearest
Okay, right.
shipyard.
Is Rika still on the Enterprise? As far as we are led to believe, the crew of the Enterprise is the same as it ever was. But just only Patrick Stewart was hired, so he's the only one. You can hear.
Number 1, prepare and await you. Status report. Number 1, prepare and await you.
Returning to base.
Mr. Data, set a course for the nearest repair facility.
All work crews report to station. That is a logical request.
Status report.
Okay.
All
Let's
sections
take you
on
to go and
standby.
grab this Akira and Defiant.
All work crews report to station.
Station complete.
Status report.
Okay, what we got down here?
Mr.
Oh,
LaForge,
is that
reroute
nebula?
all auxiliary
Got a
power
nebula
to the
down here.
engines.
Yeah, let's go grab the nebula. Everyone likes a little bit of a nebula, don't they?
Prepare and await you.
Set a course for the nearest repair facility.
Go over here, another Akira.
Captain,
Might as well.
I'm picking up transwarp signatures heading
Oh,
this
that
way.
can't be good. Alright.
All work crews report to station.
Suck it in a little bit then.
A prudent course of action. Acknowledged.
Station construction commencing.
Status report.
Oh, the Borg are showing up. What have they sent?
Enemy engaged.
They've sent a butt plug and a box.
I came back at the right time.
Yeah, the Borg butt plug.
Yeah, everyone was. Oh god, that someone has to have made one.
Find the nearest shipyard.
Yeah, how it
There's
is.
sex toys of everything nowadays. Someone has to have made Star Trek sex toys.
I would be very surprised if not.
Yeah.
Actually, in the you probably saw, but yeah, I'm just going around collecting derelict ships. Ooh, Steamrunner there.
Yay, my boy.
Steamrunners are artillery ships in this game.
Huh. Okay.
Be ready for anything.
Which is interesting.
And yes, hi, Hobby.
Hello. Nebulas have an interesting thing because they're basically like they have like a shitload of different tech on them that you can upgrade them with to like fun experimental weapons.
So it's got they leaned into the mission pod idea. Nice.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
I think there's 4 different weapon systems they can have.
They're called. No, the Horgon is merely a statue that lets people know that you want to bang on Ryza.
Station construction.
It's not a sextoid itself unless you're real fucking brave.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Well, there's a phaser sextoid. Good.
Good. Are you happy now? You know.
Well, I'm sending it to you so you can suffer too.
Oh, good.
Confirm.
I like that.
It's a mock-up. It's not real, I don't think, but you know.
Ooh, yeah, let's just use the tractor beam.
And just haul ships back to Starbase. Makes sense.
If you do have in like regular missions, the regular games, if you've got a
station complete.
No, let's grab this first. If you leave derelict ships around, then Ferengis will come into the map and steal them.
Oh my fucking god!
A prudent course of action.
See, so you can just tug them back.
Okay. Question: when a Federation ship gets quote-unquote destroyed in this game, is it a chance that they become a Hulk, or do they always become like derelicts?
No. The way it works is that it's normally a ship will get destroyed before it happens, but it's just if your crew is reduced to 0, which under normal circumstances won't happen.
Got you.
But it will sometimes happen.
Okay.
Insufficient dilithium.
Oh, I don't have enough dilithium. Oh, well,
shit,
my dick clean off.
Shit.
Well, I'll just set myself to build Akira's until Akira's stop being an issue. But yeah, okay.
You say that like Akiras are an issue as if they're a bad thing. How dare you?
I love Akiras. They're great.
All the first contact ships are rad. Even the Norway class, which was never seen again because the model got corrupted.
Which one was the Norway?
The Norway, not Norway. Oh, Norway, yeah, Norway, I think. I'm going to double check now. I think it's a Norway class.
Armed and ready.
Can I get the pop out windows? Still have the chat available to me, please.
Starship
Thank you.
complete. Insufficient dilithium.
Okay.
Standing by.
Okay, now my Akiras can do the thing where they'll fire a shot that'll bounce off other things. A chain reaction pulsar, to be specific.
Interesting.
Was the steam runner in first contact? Yes, it was.
Yes. Oh, god damn it. Thank you, Grox.
Prepare the docking bays. Proceed.
Starship construction commencing.
The Norway class you barely actually see in first contact as a background ship.
There is the most important ship in the first contact fight, though.
Is it the Miranda?
No, the Millennium Falcon.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
If you don't know, there is a Millennium Falcon in the background in the Battle of Sector 01. Just ILM having a joke. Oh, a diamond.
Ah, yes.
That's the equivalent of the Nebula for the Borg. So it's like the thing that has tons of special abilities and things.
Yeah, I sent you an image over of the Norway class. The one, the model they used in first contact.
I will look at that later because
of course
it does not like being minimized very much.
Set a new course.
Okay, and I'll grab the steam runner while I'm here. And then actually there'll only be the one more to grab. And we've got them all.
Yeah, there's not even much information on the Norway. It sucks.
I'm picking up Federation warp signatures heading towards us.
Starfleet could not have responded to our message so fast. Go to red alert. Those are Borg power nodes. They must have assimilated those.
So here's another mechanic the game has.
Assimilation.
The Borg can assimilate ships.
Of course.
Which is, I think we can all agree, rad as fucking shit.
Yes.
You know, you folks go up there.
Now I remember
actually, the pathfinding is a bit stupid.
I don't remember exactly, or I don't know exactly how, but there's some ability in STO that allows you to assimilate enemy ships. Because I've seen a ship get destroyed and immediately become like assimilated bird of prey, and it's like, oh. Welcome, Borg Akiras, to a hail of gunfire.
Like, I mean, you're attacking things that are functionally identical to you, but more of them. So,
yes.
You know.
A prudent course of action.
Insufficient dilithium.
Okay. Random nebula.
All sections report.
Starship complete. Insufficient dilithium.
Okay, find and destroy the Borg base. Okay, cool. What's the last thing left here? Ah, it's just a Define. I don't give a shit.
Man, that says something about how many Defiants you have.
Yep. It certainly does. Yeah, I'll show you what the steam runners do, because they're quite fun.
Oh, it was quite. Don't start that. You sound like those fucking conspiracy theorists lower decks. Rule 359 was an inside job.
So yeah, rather than having like conventional phases and things, you just select attack on a space, and they will go and fire a big torpedo that does
an AoE.
A big explosion, which is quite fun.
All stop.
And if you want to make things ridiculous, you set them to red alert, so that they will attack on sight.
Acknowledged.
And they automatically, or can the AI fire those torpedoes for you, or do you have to do it? Good.
All work crews report to station.
Perfect. Excellent.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient dilithium.
Oh, okay. Fine, I can't be bothered with dilithium. I think I've got enough ships. Let's just do how we do. Oh yeah, now I think. Yeah, this is the thing.
Make a note in the log.
You can only select 8 ships at once.
Oh. The steam runner is indeed available in STO. Rocks, yes.
All power to engines.
You have to buy it. But it comes as a pack, so you get one that's like level appropriate, and I think one that levels up with you until you hit like Admiral or something. And it's a fun little ship.
I have got the next level of ship now. In STO.
What did you go for?
Well, it's like I could have gone like with a Sovereign. But then it was like for the equivalent thing that I was going for, because I wanted to go for an escort. And it was like, oh, you can take a Prometheus. I'm like, I don't want a Prometheus. So I took the weird one, and then cobbled together out of bits to make a sort of pseudo steam runner out of it.
Out of what? Wait. Okay.
It's
yeah,
one of
choice.
It's the weird escort. I forget its fucking name.
Okay.
Just tell me where to go.
I will show you later.
Yeah, but I'm just going to go in the STO wiki and then find the playable Starship ranks, and then I can try and work it out.
No doubt the Borg have established an outpost at this area.
I have found the base.
Good.
The Enterprise does not want to come any further, though.
Oh right, no, that'll be a tier 5 ship actually. That's good. Escorts. Oh, is it the Hermes patrol escort?
Yeah, that's probably the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've like remodeled it to look nothing like it.
Get that ship out of my sight.
I look forward to seeing that later.
It is still the Berkshire. It's just what we're up to Berkshire.
B? C?
I think C.
I think C. Yeah. I love that no matter what happens, the Prometheus class almost looks bad. Until you get like, there's only one, and it costs real money, and it's the Hestia class, because they decided to just make the nacelles actually meet together rather than be stuck out at each fucking angle.
Wow. Turns out when people are like not knowing how to deal with the Borg, they just suck. Like they're really easy to deal with. Except for that one Defiant class that was like, no, I was told by my boss to keep shooting the modification center and not the turret that was killing me.
I do what I'm ordered to do, damn it.
See, the fun thing is if you're quick, it is possible to like take over construction ships of your enemies, so that you can be able to build their stuff as well.
That's hilarious. Good.
Was the Nebula class that can create duplicates of your other ships? Yes, it can. Although in this mission I don't have that unlocked yet. So, well, I don't. That isn't unlocked in this mission at all.
On screen. So. Picard, I have alerted all ships in the quadrant of the Borg threat. The Enterprise is to escort the premonition to the Mannheim Research Facility for investigation and repairs, then return to Starfleet Command to begin preparing defenses.
Lieutenant, open a channel to the premonition. Captain Deming, we were able to repel the initial Borg attack on Starbase 612.
Thank you, Captain. We may have just given the Federation the chance it needs to survive. I hope it will be enough.
It will have to be.
Okay.
Correct call. The Mannheim was the time echo weirdness episode.
And yet the premonition, I do quite like the premonition. That was the Federation campaign.
What? Oh, okay.
So now we'll go into the Klingon one, unless posture check.
Do I have to move?
You do. You got to make sure you're sitting all upright. And this goes to everyone watching as well, not just us. I'll make sure you're not like making yourself into a weird bagel.
Good job.
I mean, the obvious thing there was to say pretzel, but apparently I just wanted to say that instead. Random Pedro Pascal fact. I can't give those. That's a snipe only.
That's a snipe one. In other words, we don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't know shit. I have perfect bisexual posture. Oh my god, you are completely tied in a knot then. Really, I should have known years before.
You're speaking from fucking experience.
Oh yeah. I should have known years before when I just look at how I sit at the computer sometimes, like with my feet up on the desk. Well, one foot on the desk, one on the radiator, like I'm in fucking stirrups.
Yep. Hey, it's comfy.
I'd like to exchange this Pedro fact for a Star Trek fact. Oh, how about get a Star Trek fact then?
For the episode, The Trouble with Tribbles, 500 tribbles were made.
Awesome.
And some poor seamstress was paid like fucking $250 to make all of them.
Oh god. And yes, if I remember correctly, the Locutus in this is a clone. That is the explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll do a little. I'll tell you what. We'll do a little bit of the Klingon one, and then I'll show you some of the multiplayer, like the thing. Or I could even try and install my mod and see what happens.
Oh god.
The Gates of Stavropol.
I mean, hey, that's $250 in the 60s, hobby. It's probably not as bad as we think it is.
And I mean, in modern day pounds. Country's falling apart. Oh, poor little birds of prey. They do the sensible thing and only have one size of bird of prey in this. Just happen to be like small scout vessels.
So you don't have like the Burrell and then the Cavort class and everything.
They just keep things simple.
Cowards.
Inform the shipyards
I think it's
they need to increase their production.
Oh god, I'm going to memory alpha. Okay, here we go.
That was just the initial assault.
Cavort?
When the Borg return, it will
Nope,
be.
that's a person called Cavort who was in Discovery. That's not what I'm looking for.
Let us make sure they will sing songs of this day.
I know you can't hear it, but I hope everyone's enjoying the voice we just heard.
What was it?
It's Martok.
Ah, J.G. Hertzler. There's going to be a point in your playthrough, your personal little playthrough of Star Trek Online, when you hit some stuff about the Herc and the Zenkethi, and we're going to have to stream that together, because there is a moment in there that is the Star Trek equivalent of the fucking Ride of the Rohirrim at Minas Tirith.
Okay. What I know where I currently am is I'm on the Dyson Sphere. In the Dyson Sphere. In/on the Dyson Sphere.
Yeah, trying to work out how the fuck to word that is difficult, isn't it?
I'm currently going through the part where it's like, oh hey, go and do these these things where you got to go and capture these areas, but I'm going to be really vague about how it actually works. And I'm like,
yeah, that is the tutorial on how.
They shall quiver before us.
Oh god, that's a tutorial on how the Dyson Sphere, like the Solony Dyson Sphere zone works. Just get through it as quick as you can, don't worry about it.
I've been trying, and it's just saying no. Which is cool. Just firing a big ball at the ball, which is different to the usual balls that I fire.
Ball. The barracks is occupying the Dyson Sphere, yes.
Beginning construction.
Oh, god damn it. Must they be so...
We are Klingons.
So...
Our base is under attack.
At least they're coming after this bit, which, you know...
Ready for battle.
Like, rather than attacking on multiple, sort of fronts.
Oh, I forgot about the blue coup hobby. I'm glad it's coming back home soon.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
I got hobby, a wooden, it's like a wooden cart, cut out of a cow, but it has like a blue tartan on it.
Aww.
And yeah, it's coming back home to Scotland soon.
Good.
Our base is under attack.
I can't remember the name of the fucking company I bought that from. Damn it.
But yeah, no. All the luck getting up there.
Station construction has begun.
Oh, I'll be fine.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
Go to full impulse.
You'll have gone to a better place. Not England.
Very much. Yeah, Hobby had a moment yesterday on stream, because Hobby was it might be the Wiku company actually, yeah, that would that sounds familiar. Where Hobby sent me very kindly sent me some cash in case I needed money for my prescription. And then I had to be the one that told Hobby that in Scotland prescriptions are free.
Because Scotland's just slightly better England.
Yeah.
God, this country fucking sucks, man.
Oh, I think perhaps some
cube.
Some stuff you need to pay for depending on like the price bracket, but like my antidepressants and stuff are free.
Yeah, I know that the boundary of what is of what's free in Scotland is much wider, because there are obviously like if you are within certain brackets, you get things free here, but
yeah. The bit that forever got me though was when I first heard about this, when that legislation came in. It was April the 1st that year.
Yeah.
And I went to the chemist because I was getting a prescription that day and was like, do I really not have to pay for this? I'm like, no, you don't, it's fine.
Right away.
Fucking great.
Ready for battle.
Just further fits into the absolute joke of a country kind of thing. But, you know, like being attached to England, you have been so thoroughly what's the word? Like conditioned to not expect a good thing to be possible. Okay.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
That's just so wisdom. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's got. I'll tell you what. Having gone through a bit more of the like medical system here.
Oh
recently,
right, okay, sorry.
There's a few things like you just encounter that you just sit there and you go, God, this country is a fucking joke. Like how, for example, you know, there are certain types of cancer that are responsive to hormones. So they're like willing to like straight away just give you hormones.
We have a new
if it's for that reason. But no, you don't have to live with the cancer for like several years just to see if you really feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous island. Anyway, let's go and hunt some Borg. Most people yell at me.
Man, we never got a good Klingon versus Borg scene.
No,
Did we?
no. I guess the closest would be, don't we see some of it in the episode with the Hirogen where they turn?
That would be the closest.
Yeah. Stop using your assimilation beam on me, it's very rude.
How dare. I kind of want a remake of this game, but it's built a little bit more like Battlefield Gothic Armada.
Yeah, I can see that being good.
So, like, your steam runner artillery ship, you just set its engagement range to be further back, so it just, like, launches shots from miles away.
Yeah. Okay, now the Borg will not be able to have a little bit of dilithium here. Another little dilithium miner's like, fuck, run away. Oh, shit, you. Turns out the way to deal with Borg cubes is not actually like stress about it, you just shoot at them a lot until they die.
Longfang, there's a really nice mod for Sins of the Solar Empire called Star Trek Armada 3. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. I think I'll win that game, give me a second.
Very well.
I think I tried it with a Halo mod once and it sucked.
Our base is under attack.
Oh shit, are they?
That might be because one, I'm not very good at 4X games, and two, the UNSC faction was like, they're meant to be on the back foot, but Jesus Christ, you didn't have to do it that hard, mod makers. Wait, no. Sins.
Search for sin.
Now I've got Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion.
Okay, let's try and find out where these fuckers are coming from. I presume it's over here then. Oh, like I've got this little thing and I've got one little bird of prey.
Does Sins of the Solar Empire not have a workshop? I'm asking chat, not you.
So. Oh, you're gonna have to do a fucking Nexus mods thing.
I might do. I can live with that, I've done it before.
But at what cost, Longfang? At what cost?
Oh, my sanity, if you remember Skyrim. Oh, mod DB, yeah, okay. My fucking Skyrim game that had like 80 gigs of mods in it. And I think a lot of those were just swords with stupidly good textures, but still.
Very well. We have a new ship for the fleet.
Yeah, that didn't go well for you, did it? That's actually follow on
Star Trek Armada 3 begins with the first stirrings of the Dominion War and allows players to take command of 5 unique factions. The United Federation of Planets, the Klingon Empire, the Romulan Star Empire, the Cardassian Union and Dominion Alliance, the Borg and the Borg Collective. Okay.
I think the game might have broken and it's just constantly doing the beam, the assimilation beam sound effect at me now.
Oh, good. That makes it sound like the game will probably explode in a minute.
It's probably fine.
Okay. My ancestors are smiling at me, Longfang. Can you say the same? No, they're probably disappointed in how things turned out here. Have you ever seen Klingon ships have beam weapons? Yes, we have. A lot of the larger ships have beam weapons and cannons. Whereas stuff like a bird of prey will have to wing mounted cannons.
I was just firing a few cheeky torpedoes on the way past, you know. No big deal.
Yes, the Vorcha class hit the Defiant with a beam at one point. No.
To be fair, I think, like, I know that there's canonical things that are, like, written in technical manuals about, like, what weapons ships have got. But as a general rule, they have whatever whatever weapons are narratively useful at that exact moment. Which is why, you know, most of the time you will never see the Defiant firing its regular ass phasers, but every now and again
it does. It's supposed to have a beam bank.
Yeah.
At least one.
Yeah, it just doesn't use them very often because they're not as
cannons, DACA.
Yeah.
Good. I've just noticed that the Solar Empire mod has a Sovereign Dreadnought. You ever wanted a Sovereign X?
They assimilated one of my fucking ships!
Ah, cheeky bastards.
Disrespect.
Yeah, guys, Star Trek canon fucks itself over all the time. I don't see. It's one of my problems with people when they start complaining about how new Trek it breaks canon all the time, and it's like Star Trek always busts its own canon.
I think the way I've put it before, I'm retreating home just because I'm getting attacked by too many things, and I don't want to.
That
we just Martok ship.
Is entirely fair.
But I think I have somewhat broken their back, so
good.
I can now just
broke the back of the enemy.
Restock my forces and head in once more.
Get us moving.
But yeah, the way I've put it before is that Star Trek does a good impression of having a consistent canon, but it doesn't actually. It's just up until a certain point, which I'd say is Discovery, really. It had a pretty consistent. Actually, I suppose Enterprise is where the wobbles first started. It had an incredibly consistent audio-visual continuity.
Yeah.
So, you know, something's an old ship, so it'll have the old transporter noises, you know, things like that. It would do shit like that. Nerd shit, basically.
Yes.
But everything else, the actual proper, the actual canon would always be an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Alexis, I would say that Gowron is a big dead bitch.
A battle has begun.
Can't really say much from fucking Grethor, can he?
I mean, he can try.
Yeah, that's right. He's in Klingon Hell.
Where he was sent at the first sign of defiance.
Well, I mean, I would say that's what he was sent because he was sending his troops to get fucking slaughtered all the time.
Yes.
When he took command of the Klingon forces.
Is he a changeling? No, he's just a cunt.
Yeah.
But he does have the greatest eyes in
oh god, yes. Insert Gowron glory hole meme. Yeah.
Until I did a tweet calling out some bullshit on YouTube, that my most popular tweet for a long time was the one of
yes.
Gowron.
Yeah. No worries, guys. Thank you.
I'm not sure how much these guys have to adhere to like having resources or anything, because they're the AI.
Yeah, I always wonder about that in games like this. Like, if you capture all their resource points and lock them in a fucking corner, are they able to do anything or not?
Yeah, because
do they cheat? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, in some games they do that.
Oh well, every mod DB mirror is currently queued out. What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Huh. God, Wib, what even, like, the Gowron tweet that was like one of your biggest, what was that even about again?
I think it was just something about retweet this to have Gowron bless your timeline or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because did Star Trek themselves not fucking retweet that or something?
I think they did, yeah. It all started because H Bomber Guy retweeted it, and that set it on a course. But yeah, that got a lot of attention. Okay, so I presume there's one more little base over here somewhere. There we go. There we go. There's one of the ships. My ships they stole.
Found it. There you go, chat. You can start the retweet chain again. That is from 2 fucking years ago.
Holy shit.
And it has 2,000 retweets, 143 quote tweets, and 3,720 likes.
Fucking hell, fire.
Yep.
Oh god, I've actually got to take out one of the... Okay, my phone is already lighting up. I'll look at that later. Okay, let's... They'll just come and join me as they can. Okay, now I've got to try and take down this fucking thing. Don't stop trying to build a new construction yard. I'm not going to allow that.
You inconsiderate fox, just go away.
Just die when I kill you. I don't think it's much to ask for.
Oh man, I forgot about this. Oh man, I forgot about this, man. Honestly, Wib's not even lying. Gowron's pictures do exude powerful energy. Yes, they do. Glory to you and to your house.
He's just wishing you, a housewarming.
Yeah. Fuck, that's... Oh, that's what I need to say to Hobby and So when they move in.
Okay, it's all just mop-up now.
Good.
Like, they technically have a thing to build cubes back here, but they certainly ain't going to be able to build cubes with the no resources that they have. Actually, I don't think they'll be able to build cubes because they're lacking all the stuff from the tech tree to be able to do it now. I've destroyed it, so...
Sorry, I'm just going through all the replies to that fucking tweet. Fucking heart eyes Gowron is a... Yep, that's something.
There is a lot of very strange things in the replies to that.
Oh, I can imagine. Gowron is overrated, Martok for the win. I mean, you're right, but also... Gowron has the eyes. Martok is the better Klingon, and is the better character, but still.
Oh god, if they've got some bullshit squirreled away somewhere on this map, and now I've got to find the damn thing.
They shall quiver for us.
Okay, this is the game we're going to play. Alright.
You'll be fine. It's fine.
Have you seen the horror that is Gowron? Fuck
I
me.
think it's Snipe heard that then.
Yep.
They do not stand a chance.
Alright then, so they're not in this little cluster, so...
Gowron has the eyes, Martok has an eye. Oof.
Okay. Right, I guess I'll send these down here, because this is kind of the biggest, one of the biggest areas I haven't looked at, so... Okay. There'll just be, like, a single, like, dilithium mining ship just in the corner somewhere hiding.
Mm.
They told me to kapla.
Ha! God, kapla! Robert O'Reilly, the man behind Gowron, is a much beloved character actor. He cut his acting chops in such dizzying heights as MacGyver, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and the Jim Carrey vehicle, The Mask. I just fell from the top of the tallest building in Ghostwire, right to street level, and I know my character can't take fall damage, but my stomach sure as hell did. That's a mood. Yeah, I feel that.
I remember... Oh, what game was it? It might have been Super Hot VR.
Oh god, yeah, I can't even imagine that in VR. Nope.
And yeah, looking down at one point and going like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I can feel that that degree of vertigo. Ooh, okay. Oh hey, I was right. We just had a few dilithium mining things up in the corner somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Super Hot VR was great. I just couldn't fucking handle that shit.
Oh yeah, it's an amazing game. Like genuinely, really, really good. But like, it is a lot to do. I won't lie.
Havoc! We have a new ship for the fleet.
Do you like one of the replies here is just, I am experiencing bee issue?
Weapon research has begun.
God, I love your Vorcha class ships, Wib. You dirty bugger, you.
Yeah, the Vorchas are cool.
Vorcha is a really cool design.
Like, it's nice and simple.
I think that was the first modern design we saw in TNG.
Possibly.
Because usually it was Birds of Prey. Yeah.
And it took a long time before we saw a Nekvar. Because that
and
first...
the Nekvar was DS9.
Yeah, and I think it was first shown as Worf's flagship in the Mirror Universe, if I remember correctly.
Oh, God.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
This is my favourite part of RTS games, when you just have to fucking search for things, and then just do the mop-up afterwards. I kind of like it when some games do the thing where they're like, look, they have no way of pulling it back from here, like, so, you know.
Sorry. Bobby just saying, I accidentally punched my friend in the nuts when I was playing Super Hot VR. He is very tall and clearly doesn't realise how long my arms are. Yeah, the Vorcha was TNG's Katenga class, or D7, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see down here. It's not really showing, but yeah,
it's
showing you the action.
I do love the cinematic modes. Like fucking Galaxy of War has that as well.
Just a neat little feature.
Let loose the dogs of war.
Dilithium mining ship doing the brave thing of fleeing towards more ships? I mean, I guess it was running away from Martok, which checks out.
Yeah. I'd run away from Martok.
Yeah.
Chancellor Martok, all Borg ships in the sector have been destroyed. We are victorious.
Then the day is ours. Contact the homeworld. Find out why our support fleet has not arrived. And send a message to the Federation. Inform them that Chancellor Martok has driven the Borg from the Gamma Eridon system.
Inform the Federation that Martok has the biggest dick.
Yeah.
The Federation already knew that. This is true. Inform the Federation my balls are massive.
My balls are massive. Kapla!
And they're just like, this is the 4th time this week.
There's some poor crewman on the fucking Negvar that has to, get a subspace message through. He's like, "Glory to you from the Klingon Empire. This is crewman Moch. I'm here once again to tell you."
It's about his balls,
Martok's
isn't it?
balls. Yeah, exactly. And he's yeah.
Chancellor Martok, our support fleet is just
Balls big, yeah.
They are hailing us.
It's about time. Toral. Now I know why the fleet was delayed.
My apologies, Chancellor. But
I'm never going to get over the flappy mouse. I'm sorry.
I know of your business.
There's a dedicated sub-department of
Worf has already
Starfleet
informed
dedicated
me
to the
of your
sheer
treachery.
girth of Martok's
He's
dick.
on his way now with the real
This is true.
sword
This
of
is true.
Kahless.
You will be long dead before he arrives.
Toral, you are a fool. Dark forces gather on the
Poor
horizon.
Martok, though.
and
Once
you would
again,
have us
if
feast
he's
upon
needed medical
ourselves.
assistance on this matter.
I do just want to say, I'm just, because obviously, like, while that was playing, I was just looking, and to toot my own horn, I'm really happy with the L-card system, with the Twitch chat going around it. If I wanted to really keep it in theme, I could lock it so that all of the names all have like the same color that would fit in with the thing, but then people wouldn't get their own colors, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that'd
want
be
to
a
get rid of
problem.
that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just a really good format for a Twitch chat window.
It just works.
Like, Star Trek aside, it's ideal.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really use that for anything that's not 4x3 format. But anyway, so do you want to see more of the campaign, or do you want me to show you some of like just the regular free play where you've got access to everything, or do you want to see me do the free play where I install all of my bullshit and see if it works?
Chat, it's up to you.
Yeah, what are people feeling?
Immediate scream of more time.
Because it doesn't take long to install if I do completely fuck it and I need to reinstall it. And I've got
fair
it
enough.
downloaded because it's from GOG, so I've just got the executable there, so it's fine.
Surely Worf is a Klingon's the biggest dick because he'll always go up against the alien of the week, even though he knows it'll kick the shit out of him based on experience. It's like one of the main things about Worf coming back in Deep Space Nine was an attempt to try and make him a badass again, because they kind of fucked his character up. Because he constantly had to get the shit knocked out of him in order to prove how big a threat the alien of the week was in TNG.
Nekvar doesn't feature attractor beams due to the natural gravity of Martok's balls.
It's technically the Negvar is an interdictor ship.
I was trying to, while you were saying that, trying to figure out a pun on interdictor that wasn't just interdictor, you know.
I think that's the best you're going to get, honestly.
Yeah, it's really it's just out there and just putting it like in your lap, much like Martok. So you know, you can't really do much more with it.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting is people want to carry on with the campaign. I'm okay with that. I just wanted to put the opinions out there.
Okay, let's see. Campaign is good. Mod time. Join the campaign. If you want to try your hand at playing God, I'm up to it. More people are leaning on mod, I think, but it's like one person, so.
Ready to build.
Fuck democracy. Okay. I know you're making a joke, but Worf did not want euthanasia because he was beaten by a barrel. He wanted euthanasia because he thought he was going to be paralyzed for the rest of his life. And that's not a Klingon thing.
I don't like how there's just lots of Nekvars just attacking all of my sensor arrays, and it's all just kind of...
Oh, you know.
We are Klingons.
Oh, he let me know that they are Klingons. That's useful.
Station construction has begun. Our base is under attack.
Yes, I know my base is under attack. It's fine.
You know, I really wish that episode where Worf does break his back and become paralyzed was just... They had worked out a better way of getting him in that position, because the battle thing looked terrible. It could have just been falling debris or some shit, and it would have looked better.
I think that's kind of the thing. Like
it takes this sort of the sting out of the effects of it, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Our base is under attack.
See, I quite like the idea of this as like a mission of that you've got all these sensor arrays and they're getting attacked by an overwhelming force, and you've just got to build up something
to hold the line.
Yeah, that's not even what I really want.
Beginning construction.
We are Klingons. Right away.
Okay.
We are Klingons.
I'm just awaiting the Avenger, so it will be fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, no, this is I quite like this as a setup to a mission. It's quite a fun setup.
Right away.
See, they're coming in.
We do not have enough resources.
I'm like,
Our base is under attack.
There hasn't really been a chance for a Klingon anarchist to destroy the Sword of Kalos because it was lost for a very long time because the Hurk nicked it. And it ended up in the Gamma Quadrant, I think.
I can't remember because it's been a long time since I saw the episode.
I can't remember if they went to the Gamma Quadrant to get it or not. But it was lost.
Our base is under attack.
Oh god. I've got like access to everything, but like I think it's just doing that just to freak me out because I'll never be able to get enough resources to do that.
Also, purely from a historical basis, I would be really pissed if some random person tried to destroy the Sword of Kalos, because one, it's rad as fuck, and two, it's the first bat'leth.
Immediately.
Like, the history nerd in me would be angry about that. It is a good idea for an episode, though, you're totally right.
Right away.
We do not have enough resources. We do not have enough
Okay, whenever we have resources, build fucking ships. Just do the thing.
Klingon anarchists aren't really a thing, but there's been plenty that there's been plenty of like political machination things going on with Klingons. Looking at you, Jura's sisters, and that one brother that Worf killed the shit out of because he deserved it.
This is what Worf does. Occasionally, murders the absolute piss out of somebody.
Yeah, and that was in TNG as well, actually.
Yeah.
It's when he had a moment.
No, actually, I'm gonna...
Salvage
I don't
this
need
ship.
3 of those, so I'll just decommission that one.
Let us get to work.
You decommission ships and you watch them get slowly disassembled, which is quite fun.
I don't know, I'd end up staring at it on the screen and saluting the whole time.
New ship for the fleet. We do not have enough resources.
You see, now, if the ships attack me one by one, like, you know, good henchmen, then I'd be fine.
Let us get to work.
But I feel like they're going to be dickheads about it.
Right away. Let us get to work.
You know, Wib, looking at all these Klingon ships, let's talk.
Let's talk. Okay.
Let's talk about Discovery.
About Discovery. Okay. What about Discovery?
About Klingon ship designs.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
About the early Klingon ship designs, I assume.
Well, there's only one not early, you see, I guess.
I think that overall, I think like individually, some of the ship designs are actually kind of cool. But just they don't really ever come together like as a whole.
They don't have like aesthetic cohesion in any sort of way.
Yeah, and like just the way, the kind of shiny way in which modern Trek does its stuff means that I think that it because like you see them more clearly in Star Trek Online. And I like them much better in Star Trek Online, honestly. Because you can actually kind of see what's going on with them, whereas they just kind of look like a bit of a mess of detail, just with the shiny sort of...
Yeah.
It's the thing that they inherited from JJ Trek.
Ready to build. We are
Which is a pity, because like I do kind of like them, but yeah, it just doesn't really 100% work for me, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I think some of them just become a bit generic looking as well. Like, there's one that's just a barrel shape.
Yeah, I think that's also a big thing. It's one of those things, because what they were trying to go for was this whole idea of like the Klingons not as a unified entity.
Which is a great idea.
For canonical reasons, which is cool. But like in reality, it just ended up with them looking a bit sort of like messy. And it was a bit weird considering that we have such a defined sense of what the Klingons' like design cues are supposed to be. From things that exist just after and also before from Enterprise. That it seemed just a bit weird and just like it was... You know what I think it is? I think it's because it's redesigning for the sake of redesigning rather than because it was something that needed to be done.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, it would have been cool to see one of the, was it D4 ships? Like, the baby bird of prey from, like, fucking, from Enterprise.
Yeah, because, like, even the, because, like, the Federation, obviously, they got a redesign, which is fine. You know, totally fine. But, like, they still kept within the sort of general design principles of how those ships work, so... Even if you personally didn't like the individual details, the basic configuration of them still felt like it belonged. Now, none of this matters, because none of it's real. There is no such thing as the Klingons. But it does...
We would be fucked if there were.
I have the Avenger.
They are indeed nowhere near as weird as the Gorn ships in Strange New Worlds, but I don't mind the Gorn having weird ships because you barely fucking see Gorn ships.
Because I
think you only see them in TOS.
Do you ever actually see one in TOS?
I think you do. But it's like so fuzzy, and the CBS did a digital model of it, and it's also kind of fucking weird looking.
I have the true sword of Kalis. Return with me to Kronos, and we will prove Taral a fraud.
I will not run like a coward from this battle.
We will fight Taral, but not here. You should make your stand at the home world in front of the High Council, Kalis, and our people. I assure you, it will truly be a glorious battle.
Very well, Worf. We can escape through the wormhole in this sector. I will download the coordinates into your ship's computer.
Okay. Oh, good. CCPA. Good.
Good. Yeah, that's fine.
That's as intended. I think the Klingons, I think they could have done it as the Klingons fighting Starfleet and being the big main aggressive ones, being the new design and the main Klingons being standard Berbers. Yeah, that's my sort of thing, because when they did the whole thing of the different houses looking different, I was like, okay, so you've completely redesigned the Klingons, which is fine, but like you've basically given yourself because you've chosen to set this within the main continuity, because you've chosen where to set it within that. The way you could have got out of all of this is when you showed all the different houses, all the different splintered parts of Klingons. You could have shown some looking like the Klingons we're more familiar with. You could have shown some as being the TOS.
Weirdos.
They get into it in Enterprise, and we won't talk about it, Klingons. Like, they could have done that, because they ended up creating a system where there was a continuity issue, and they dealt with it by not acknowledging it or making it a joke. Then Enterprise felt the need to explain it, because Enterprise always did the wrong thing. And then Discovery unexplained it and made the explanation make less sense. So it's just one of those things where it's like...
like, the idea of, like, Takuvma, like, being a fucking, like, Klingon supremacist
That's cool.
Great.
Like, it's a cool idea.
That's legitimately cool. And I've sent you a picture of the Gorn ship from TOS when they redid it. They redid them all. When they did the visual upgrade. The remaster, that's the word. And I think it's a cool design, but it also is that weird fucking wibbly wobbly, shapey wapey sort of thing that the Gorn ships are in Strange New Worlds, but they just went harder with it in Strange New Worlds. I kind of like the fact that it almost looks like the Gorn ships in Strange New Worlds were like grown.
Yeah, it's an interesting look. I don't like that they just sent a shitload of
Neglars
things at me. I mean, I think it's because I completely forgot about it, because I was
that's fine
doing other shit. What I'm actually supposed to be doing is taking the Avenger to the wormhole and just ignoring the fact that that's getting mullered. So it's fine. Bypass these Neglars. Don't worry about
I love Disco's Klingons. Why wouldn't Klingons have variations between their species? You're completely right. What I do like is they added more fucking skin tones to the Klingons in Disco.
The problem is
the really weird out there skin tones. The problem is, again, as Wib said, like you're smack bang in the middle of two areas of established continuity that we know what they looked like in Enterprise and we know what they look like in TOS. So you're in a really weird place, and it's probably not one you want to be in if you want to change things.
And you've explicitly chosen to set it in an exact point that means that anything you futz with is kind of a weird canonical thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a problem if you weren't also trying so hard to make it fit canon whilst not making it fit canon, because then it... Even people
I feel like the writers and the designers weren't talking to each other.
Yeah. It was like, God, can those be any louder? Jesus fucking Christ! I can't hear war. Those are too fucking loud.
I will resign my commission as a Federation officer so I may fight at your side as a member of your house.
No, Worf. I need you to help me in more important matters. Take the Avenger to be refit with a cloaking device. If your suspicions are correct, and Toral is in league with the Romulans, he will no doubt seek their protection when we drive him from Kronos.
So Toral is in league with the Romulans.
Confirm that alliance when
He's a fucking Jurass. What do you expect?
I will be ready.
We'll deafen the enemy with these new sonic blasters. I was gonna say, yeah, I think the thing with Discovery, it feels like it was inheriting a lot of design traits and sort of methodology from like the JJ films. It feels, which meant there was a big emphasis on doing and redesigning things, which isn't inherently a bad thing.
No, not at all.
But I think that they just they frequently just did things that created problems for themselves. And didn't have a good enough series to get away with that, you know? Because Strange New Worlds takes liberties with canon as well. But it doesn't matter because it's a very good series. So you do not give a shit. Whereas with Discovery, especially its first season, is a bit shaky. So it means that you're dealing with something that is constantly trying to tell you that it totally for realsies exists in the canon, you know, but is like constantly introducing things that you go, but that doesn't make sense, and you've chosen to make that not make sense. But as I have said on many occasions,
that is a very good nuanced way of thinking about it, Web. Thank you.
And as I've said on many occasions, on some level, that's good, because watching Discovery and how it broke that part of my brain that cared more about canon than I did about enjoying something. And so it broke it, and then I was able to enjoy Discovery, which is good, because what did I gain by being miserable about it? Once I just started treating it like this is just new stuff. And to be fair, if I hadn't kept watching it, I wouldn't watch the last season of it. And season 4 is genuinely really good. Like, not just good for Discovery, but just good. And it all culminates in a way that not only justifies its serialized storytelling over Strange New Worlds more, you know, Planet of the Week episode, but also is the most Star Trek thing. I don't want to give anything away because it is worth getting through. And if you can't be bothered to watch the first 2 seasons, which are the 2 seasons that are the roughest, just go straight to season 3. All you need to know is that for shenanigans reasons, they have lots of important data on their ship and they had to go into the future. That's all you need to know. But yeah, season 3 is pretty good, although it suffers from a problem of that they decided that they set up a really interesting thing of the burn, which I won't explain, but they set it up as an interesting mystery, and they could have had that as just been a mystery that lasted the entire rest of the run of the show, but decided to just solve it, and the actual solution wasn't very interesting. But season 4 is just genuinely great, like unambiguously good. So anyway, destroy Toral's entire base. Keep Martok alive. Use the wormholes to move quickly between the bases. Okay, I will try.
Ready to build.
Do you think the Picard can pick itself up too?
I mean,
I haven't watched enough. I kind of watched Picard and went, yeah, this is fine, and then didn't go back and watch anymore.
I already like Picard, so I can't really earnestly speak to that. Legitimately, the version of the show that people describe to me when they talk about Picard is not.
It's not the show that you saw. Yeah, that's fair.
I saw one that was a flawed show, but like it wasn't terrible or anything.
I can understand some complaints about pacing with season 2 because the episodes I watched they felt a bit dragged out at times, but I didn't hate the story or the idea.
Yeah.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
Excellent.
I do just kind of wonder, like, what are they trying to go for?
We have a new ship for
with Picard. Like, what is the end goal for the character, you know?
Yeah, I think that's sort of the problem. Like, because the thing with Picard is that, like, there's, like, a good half of the issues that people talk about I do agree with. It's just I don't care. Or care's the wrong word, but just they don't bother me that it ruins the series for me. So, whatever. Whereas some of the complaints I just don't understand at all, if I'm honest.
Beginning construction.
But yeah, like it does just seem to be a very divisive thing where you either think it like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I've actually watched the whole of Enterprise that I'm like, Star Trek can be much worse than this, you know. And I've watched it recently as well.
2 days and 2 nights
2
and
days,
a
2
night
nights.
in sick bay.
2 days and 2 nights, worst episode of Star Trek ever made.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
I mean, a night in sick bay is kind of rough too, because you have that entire thing where people are telling Archer that he has a thing for T'Pol, and then he has a weird sex dream about her.
That is weird, but stuff happens in it,
Also,
which
he
is what...
almost starts a fucking war because his dog pissed in a sacred tree.
Yes. That's, although I will say, that's just Enterprise being Enterprise, so...
Yeah, fair point.
It's just the point, I think the way to put it is that it's just the point at which Enterprise was the most Enterprise.
Oh, yeah, Primeby, Porthos pisses on a sacred tree, and or on some planet they're making contact with, and Archer refuses to apologize because fuck those people and their silly beliefs. It's like, should you be a captain?
I mean that's Captain Archer in a nutshell, isn't it? Should you be a captain? Because I'm not sure.
He has like moments of greatness, but also it's like, should you be a captain?
That's my bird of prey now.
Haha.
We need repairs.
I wonder if there's another...
How far out do you want to send something though?
We do not have enough resources.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Right away.
Yeah, Christian definitely sounds like the kind of captain. Yeah, Archer definitely sounds like the kind of captain that you'd want to be the one going out in the first like exploratory mission by Starfleet.
See, this is the thing I've talked about before, where the problem...
Oh, it was a planet of people they'd already pissed off. Good.
Yeah. The problem with Archer as a character is that he's great as like a viewer surrogate kind of character, like because he's enamored by the wonders of space and all that. But like that's not a good character to have as your captain.
You could have given that character trait to like, I don't know, Mayweather, Hoshi.
Hoshi probably would have been a good one.
Yeah, someone else
just any
who
of
didn't have enough character.
Any of the other characters that had no character.
I'm gonna be real. One of your major plot points is that Data's ancestor dad is an important character because he is the pin for Megafash, but then doesn't because Picard, who's now a robot, but not as involved in all sorts of nonsense. Just, yeah, no, there is some of the writing in Picard is kind of messy. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, please don't, like, I'm not trying to, like, sit there and say that you are wrong because you don't like it. I actually do not care enough about the conversation to have, like, to be perfectly frank. It is straight up, it's a flawed show, and the flaws don't bother me, but, like, I understand why they bother people.
Yeah.
That's, like, the long and short of it.
I do think the codename Can thing was a bit much.
I will say, the very end of season 2 of Picard is an absolute shit show. That I can unambiguously say. That is an absolute mess.
Yeah.
Because that's where you've got the whole, just lots of things happening where, like, if they'd have just done a third of them, it would have actually been a more satisfying end, in my opinion. They did trip dirty. Or we're talking about the finale of Enterprise, because, oof.
The finale of Enterprise that no one talks about and pretends didn't happen.
Because it's... The only good thing about the finale of Enterprise is the bit right at the end where you have Archer, Kirk, and Picard all doing the
These are the Voyager speech. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You did get a very good fleet shot in Picard Season 2, and you can thank Star Trek Online for that.
Hey.
In an earlier episode, this is about Night and Sickbay. In an earlier episode, they'd made first contact and were showing these aliens around the ship and showed them the mess hall, which pissed them off for cultural reasons. But because the Universal Translator wasn't a thing, the Enterprise crew had trouble getting an explanation out of them, and it took Mayweather giving the aliens a sincere apology because Archer refused to fix things.
Again, this is the problem with Enterprise, is that I mean, again, it suffers from the same kind of issues that Discovery did, of like, we're going to set this, like, we're going to make a prequel, but we're not going to really commit too much to that. So it just kind of ends up as just kind of a bit of an awkward middle ground of not really satisfying anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, fucking, come to think of it, Enterprise got 9/11 syndrome as well, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would prefer if things would stop attacking me for like 5 minutes so I can like try and
you're gonna get hit. Sorry.
Try and like actually expand.
Nah. What is your objective here now anyway? Because I remember it was hold the line earlier.
Who the fuck even knows anymore? Destroy Toral's entire base. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
So if I can just, oh god, dilithium refinery is like 1,000 fucking dilithium. Oh god, this is gonna take ages.
Excellent.
So I just set every ship to mine this one bit for a while.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I meant to ask actually, are the dilithium moons a finite resource, or are they infinite?
They are finite.
Okay.
I have used like a bit of this one.
Oh yeah, is that the bar at the bottom there? Jesus, okay, yeah. No, that's fine.
I believe the purple ones, purple ones are infinite.
Oh,
it's just the blue ones that are finite.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can't remember how much they actually take. Does it actually tell me? Like I'm monitoring. Oh, it just says 100% full. Oh, good. There's a bunch of bastards.
There was a bird of prey having a time over there. Oh, yeah. As soon as that bird of prey started spinning in the action screen, I'm like, I don't think the game's happy. Here's the thing, though. I like going back to Enterprise every now and again because it was one of the last shows I watched on TV before streaming became a thing. So it was something I watched daily on TV, so it's in the same spot of watching TNG after school. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I understand that.
Frankenstein, thank you for subscribing for 4 months.
Yes, thank you. Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, there was a shite load of studio meddling with Enterprise as well. They wanted to have a band appear every episode on the show, like different bands, like it was a fucking sitcom.
It was made at a certain time, shall we say?
Yeah.
Oh good, they've now got fucking neck bars.
Neg bars. They neg you with them.
Do not like it. You know what, let's just fall back to this position, so I've got a couple of turrets here.
Good plan. That's a big torpedo fall in your...
Oh yeah, that's the big thing, the Nekvar's special weapon.
Oh, the game is not happy.
Oh, the game is very unhappy right now.
The engine is screaming.
If it carries on with this, I am going to install mods just to show it, just to teach it a lesson, make it understand what pain truly is.
Have fun with the Tonking Prime Bee.
Okay, right. Now I have enough to build a second dilithium thing.
Right away.
You say you make that joke, Ronzor, but would you mess with a Klingon mother-in-law? Fucking.
Absolutely not.
Also, Captain Kelsey Grammer, when he does get mentioned in Lower Decks. In the first episode of Season 3.
Because the Lower Decks is great.
Yep.
Just fucking no notes.
Yeah, pretty much, honestly. Oh yeah, Soup, it was Martok's wife, wasn't it? She was fucking great.
Oh yeah.
And I adore how much Martok is in love with her. He's like, every day is a battle, but I know she will win the war. It's like, oh, this is so good.
Immediately.
Stop trying to board me. It's very rude.
Yeah, it's like a game. It's a good episode. Jadzia learning a bit of humility.
Yeah. Oh my good lord. Oh dear.
Jesus Christ. Okay. The game is cheating with the amount of resources they're able to gather. What the fuck? I love that they're making a mad dash for your base as well. They're just ignoring anything shooting at them.
Yep. Excuse me while I nick off with this bird of prey.
RTS AI of this period is pretty primitive. Yeah, but also I feel like it makes sense for the Klingon enemy ships to just be making a mad dash to try and cut the head off the serpent.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now, I am slowly getting defenses together. So
yeah, it's a battle of attrition until you get the defenses up and everything. My favorite difficulty setting. The AI cheats relentlessly. Yeah, I remember playing Street Fighter Alpha in that fucking Capcom collection, and oh my god, does that read inputs?
Okay, they've got a lot of stuff.
That was a lot of turrets. That was a lot of turrets.
Okay, so that's what I'm dealing with. All right, I know that now.
Yep, we know that now.
Like I know I can get in. They did say that I can use the wormhole to get in, so I presume that means I can get behind that line.
Hopefully.
I just need more stuff to be able to do that.
It was like the best part of that episode is Bashir, Bashir, O'Brien, and Sesko battering Worf and Jadzia at the end of it. At least wait, was Sesko involved in the beatdown? I remember Bashir and O'Brien.
I think so. It's been a while.
Because he was part of like the whole fucking ceremony.
Hmm. Oh my. Okay.
Reinforcements are coming.
Let's recrew because that dilithium refinery was mostly fucked.
Feeling more tired than a monster truck. Good job, Matteo. Catch you later.
Cheers.
Sleep well.
Okay, this is going a little better now.
I love some of these enemy ships just try to do a little spinny before they explode. we go out in style.
Look, if you just want to send individual ships, I'm okay with that.
I mean, yeah, if they're doing that, they're not able to get a fucking huge fleet together, then, you know.
This I am okay with. Okay.
Yes.
Stealing a little bird of prey there.
Yeah, that's my bird of prey now.
The IKS Goshhot.
Ready to build.
Fucking IKS yoink.
Through watching a lot of DS9 recently, I don't remember just how pronounced Cisco's speech pattern is. I want him and Martok just reading menus of phone books now.
Well, he's a Shakespearean actor, so he's got that matter.
We were actually talking about that on the STO stream yesterday. That, you know, Avery Brooks hasn't really been back in Star Trek, and we're always wondering why. And it's like, there has been some hearsay that he was like real fucking intense to work with, and I'm like, yeah, Shakespearean actor, that kind of checks out.
Yeah, I can't say that would entirely surprise me.
It's collect. Good job. Good job.
What was that?
Obviously, they spin before exploding because one of the wires holding the model up snaps before the pyrotechnics go off. As much as I enjoy a little TOS pew pew in STO, I gotta wonder if we'll ever get a Star Trek game that isn't combat focused. Same, honestly. It's a constant video game problem. I find it's like, how about we have a game about exploration and talking?
It's just
but then that won't sell well because that's not the sort of style people want. People
I'm taking
like
this Nekvar.
Yes.
It's gonna be mine.
Telltale wouldn't be a bad idea for a Star Trek game, like a Telltale Star Trek game wouldn't be too bad.
I mean, have the Nekvar.
Good. Although at the same time, me and Telltale have a history. I'm not the biggest fan of their stuff sometimes.
They destroyed my fucking dilithium refinery.
Dicks.
Absolute fucking dickheads.
We do not have enough resources.
A lot of people said a Mass Effect style game, and honestly, I think that might work better.
It's definitely something that is possible. It's not like outside of the realm of...
It just requires the budget and like the crew to do it. No, so a Section 31 game would be the most fucked up thing ever because it would involve like just genociding entire planets with an untraceable virus. In case they're a threat to the Federation in the future, like, fuck you.
Okay, I'm putting together a little fleet. I'm gonna go through the wormhole. I'm gonna see what's on the other side of it, just because then I might be able to like stop them from attacking me constantly.
Yeah, Christian, a Star Trek game that's more Mass Effect-y, or at least more role-playing gamey, where it's maybe you're allowed to just talk more than shoot would be great. Telltale were great ones. Telltale Batman games are amazing. Yeah, they did do good stuff, but they also, I think, just picked up way too many fucking licenses at the same time.
Oh yeah. Oh good lord. Okay, I'm going back through the thing.
Bye. So you can just do hit and run attacks then. Excellent.
Yeah, I just don't want to lose.
Oh, that Nekvar looked weird when it came out the wormhole. Oh boy.
Yeah, they get stretchy.
Oh hey, the Nekvar there was the IKS Chang. Which is Christopher Plummer's character from The Undiscovered Country.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that Telltale had died a second time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Basically, STO with more diplomacy and science stuff. Well, I would want a game that is effectively STO, but controls more like a Mass Effect.
Excellent plan.
New station is complete. New battle station is complete.
Now, I think I'll be fine if I can just hold it together for a little bit to gain enough resources to be able...
Do you know what you need on your front line? More turrets.
That's what I keep adding. So I'm just going to come back here and I'm just going to cause bullshit.
Yeah. I would maybe have a look at your front line just in case. Oh no, wait, there's their fleet there. You're okay.
Yeah.
It's like, just in case you're getting the shit kicked out of you while you're kicking the shit out of their station.
Now I can cloak. That is a thing that I have access to, but one of the reasons I haven't yet is.
Oh, guys, don't remind me of the Kelvin timeline Star Trek game. That's a buggy mess. Last I heard.
Oh yeah.
Also, the Gorn are in it.
Yes.
I remember seeing that bug where if you aimed your phaser when the other player character was beside you, their heads would enlarge, and it's just like the weirdest shit.
I think you mean the best.
I mean, yeah, Big Head Spock was good.
Okay. Okay, right. I know what I've got to deal with over here now.
I want to point out, when I'm saying, you know, I want a Star Trek game, it's a Mass Effect thing. The thing I want is a role-playing game. I don't really want a 4X type thing or anything, you know? Or a point and click. Oh, we tried those point and clicks there.
A definite thing of, like, there's nothing inherently, like, bad about that as an idea.
There is a, by the looks of it, either a hack and slash or a Diablo-way Star Trek Prodigy game coming.
No, interesting. I need to watch more of that.
Release date 14th of October. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's... Oh, okay.
Look at this fucking queue. Okay, where's my construction ships? Have they been destroyed? Is that what's happened?
At the same time, though, I would kind of also just like start like Hard Space Shipbreaker, but in the Star Trek universe. Just spend your days welding panels onto a Constitution class. I'm fine with that.
There's an interesting question. I haven't even looked over here. I bet there's a fucking moon over here, and I just didn't fucking notice.
I got it. Star Trek, but it's a Souls-like. No way this can fail.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, you could kind of set that up with a planet that just revives you. There are already present ideas in Star Trek about that.
Or alternately, the game is you play as Kirk and you just need to kill the Gorn.
Subnautica, but you crash with the shuttle on a Star Trek planet. Good.
Yeah.
SETI Alpha 6. Oh, God.
There's definite ways you can make it work.
Mm-hmm. You just fist fight the skin of evil and keep dying like an idiot. Kirk versus Gorn would be a Tekken or Mortal Kombat. Oh God, I would actually love it. You know how Soul Calibur always had guest characters? Just once I want it to be Kirk and the Gorn. Yes, the reviving planet was Season 1 of DS9. They dumped Kaiopaka there. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Okay. I can now
VR
build my
game,
own...
but it's set on Ryza. Nah, I'm good. I don't... An X-rated Star Trek game isn't quite what I was thinking of.
Okay, I can build my own neck bars now. All is right with the world.
Let us get to work.
Hey man, fucking Captain Kirk's crossbody jumps were pretty effective. I never thought I'd see a Starfleet captain just come out with a flying crossbody, but here we are.
Excellent.
We live in strange times.
Beginning construction.
Okay.
Kaiopaka skin for Fortnite. Oh my God. Specifically Opaka, no one else.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
I mean, Alexis, you say that, but I would love a game where it's like, oh yeah, you're just an officer on a ship and you're just doing your job.
A new station is complete.
Just kind of futzing around.
Yeah.
Getting by.
We have a new ship for the fleet.
Oh, I heard about this Star Trek Resurgence thing, but I kept forgetting to look at the trailer.
Oh, okay, that was just birds of prey waiting for me.
Oh, this is the telltale-y thing.
Okay, now let's try and actually fucking chip away at this goddamn base. Oh no, you're sending birds of prey at me. Oh dear.
Okay, I hate saying this, but I've got one problem already with the Star Trek Resurgence trailer I just watched, because it's only a minute long, and Spock's in it, and it's old man Spock, and they've got someone else doing the voice, and I feel bad.
Yeah, no, that would feel
It's not
weird.
even a bad, like, voice actor, it's just,
doesn't feel right.
Beginning construction.
You could do a prison architect game where you're building / managing a station like DS9. Yeah.
Yeah, there is just a lot of things you could do. But, you know, when you're working within an IP, there's often, you know...
I mean, we had that whole problem with, oh god, Paramount and CBS, just back and forth horseshit with, oh god, was it uniforms in the JJ films? And that's why they did the patterning thing?
Oh yeah, because it had to be, yeah, it like had to be a specific thing they couldn't share.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fucking weird.
Okay. Finally making progress with this goddamn mission. I think it's mostly been because, like, I've only been running at about half processing speed because I've been talking about stuff, but...
Yeah, it's honestly not a bad fake Leonard Nimoy, it just makes me feel bad.
Because fake Leonard Nimoy is still a fake Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah. Like... Also, it does seem to be like a more of an adventure game, which is good. Like, there is scenes there where it's third person, you're walking around and you have the tricorder out. Great. However, it's also still your choices will matter because Telltale, you know, even though it's not a Telltale game, it's made by the Telltale people.
Yeah. Of that ilk.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
fine.
Star Trek. Oh, I do need to say the hero ship in Resurgence looks like it's a oh god, I've just forgotten the name. Centaur class.
A what?
Centaur.
Oh, cool. Always liked Centaur. Just kind of a fun little design. Okay, now let's actually try and take down this fucking front line of guns.
Okay, let's see who is playing who in this game. I want to know who's licensed for it. Doesn't fucking say.
I've let loose the dogs of war, don't you know? So the Klingons... So the Klingons in my ear keep yelling at me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Alexis, like, Double Fine, there's a lot of problems there as well. When we're talking about studios. Yeah.
Sneaky Wolf. I like when it momentarily just shows me my desktop because it makes me think every time that it's about to crash.
Yup.
And then it doesn't. You're not being sneaky, Wolf. We can see you. Am I supposed to be hearing people talk, or is this just...
Yeah, Chancellor.
Okay,
it is as I suspected.
Incredible.
Romulans are in league with Toral.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a second. I'll be right back.
Treacherous Romulans.
Love you,
They
Jab.
have meddled in the affairs of the Klingon Empire for the last time.
I have been ordered to return to Starfleet Command. What would you have me tell them?
I cannot allow this Romulan attempt to overthrow my rule to go unanswered. I have no choice but to declare war on the Star Empire. Till this conflict is resolved, I cannot afford to support the Federation in their fight against the Borg. I want every Romulan ship and station in the area destroyed.
Oh. Isn't it weird how it didn't show us Martok, like, in multiple missions where we've heard him, so I just assumed they didn't have a talking head for him. But now they have a talking head for him? That's weird, right? That's weird. Anyway, I realised that Longfang went away. At the moment, I was going to say I was going to start wrapping up. But because I am curious, I am going to try and install my mod. I'm going to try it and see if that works, just right at the end here. Just because I think that'll be fun if it works. Gotta make you play the campaigns. I don't think I'm going to play through the full campaign on stream, I'll be honest. Okay. But if we want to go in, see, we have all of these still unlocked. So. Now, let's see if this will work. Okay, just give me 1 second. Here, enjoy the bridge noise, and there you go. There's a spaceship to look at. Whilst I quickly sort this out. Okay. Can't remember where I put the damn thing now. One of those things where you're like, which version of the many backup folders in the backup folders in the backup folders is this in? Here we go. Right. Okay, let's copy that. Okay. Everything is in the correct place. So we'll wait for Longfang to return. In the meantime, I don't know, make the Enterprise dance for you. Is that good? Is that? I am literally jingling keys right now. Yeah, actually, fuck it. I'll just try and load it up just to see if it actually loads. Oh, the Enterprise is apparently above that. What? No, that's not what... I've got too many buttons. There we go. Oh, Something's going wrong. Alright, let's set myself as Federation and see if that will load up. It doesn't seem, it seems to be quite mad. Oh, thank you, A for the sub there, a slightly odd sugar bear.
Hello.
Hello.
Well.
Acknowledged.
No, it has not worked.
Oh. Would there have been something that you noticed immediately, I take it?
Yes, there would be. Because there's things that these can build.
Begin a sensor scan.
But I don't think you started... did you start with Adventure Class to begin with? A regular mission? I don't remember. Okay, right. So this is something I need to look into, shall we say. Unless... Let me see. Okay, I think I might have figured out the issue.
Okay. Is it not using the right launcher or something?
No, I just did something stupid.
Oh.
I still apparently still had the installation of the original version of the game installed. And that's what I actually updated.
Oh!
And that's separate to the GOG version, which is elsewhere. So that explains it. I forgot that I'd tried to do this before. Okay. Well, in theory, this... Oh, this has worked. I think. Okay. Okay. Yes, I think this has...
Kill middle job, yes. Yeah, good.
Yeah, this is the what. Okay, yeah, this has worked because this is like a downloaded map. All right. Let's just set up.
Yeah, set it up easy or some like just for the sake of testing.
So you can see them all because I did modify the AIs. I remember that, so they should be able to build all the stuff. Let's turn off all the fog and shit.
Yeah.
Minimap shown channel, sound attack, yeah. Infinite moons, we'll turn those on just for...
Okay. Ferengi on or off?
You gotta have the Ferengi on. Fereng on, Fereng off.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay. Yep, this fucking works.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Because everyone starts with a bunch of ships, which are usually the named ships and some weird shit.
Yep.
Like, there's a Gorn ship.
Yeah, what the fuck is the... Yep, okay, that is a Ferengi Dreadnought, okay.
The Romulans, so... Okay, right, okay. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Let's get things in order.
A prudent course of action.
So we have just
a Constitution class called the USS Saladin, which is weird because the Saladin class is a thing.
Yep.
A head full.
The names that they have for the generic ships are just some names you have in a database. Also,
USS Roddenberry. Oh god, I feel bad for the Queen and crew in that ship.
One of the other little things that this mod did was I made it so the wormholes are smaller like this, and they open bigger when they open, so they look more like they do in the show.
Good.
There's an updated version of the Sovereign class's textures.
Engage.
There is.
Engines to pull.
I do not remember.
Course.
I think this was like some.
That's an STO Galaxy kit bash.
Yeah, that's something that someone made, and then I think I messed around with it to turn it into something.
Get us out
I don't
of
fucking
here.
know.
Maximum warp.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on here.
Yeah. Now you have to remember how this works.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Okay, at least this map, one of the helpful things is the AI does prioritize. It thinks the AI is a much bigger danger than you are.
Oh, good.
So, we have the premonition, because I don't think you can normally build them. So.
Yeah, it's like a Luna class, but not.
Yeah, it's quite a fun ship. I genuinely quite like them.
Station construction.
Soup, Wib managed to load in all of his old mods.
All sections report.
That he kept for some godforsaken reason.
Is just a Galaxy class, because the Galaxy class isn't in the game.
That's just the Enterprise D.
Yep, it is just the Enterprise D, and it's got Picard's thing. I think I made this weapon, which is a deflector pulse, which is why it's got because there's lots of things where
make it so.
Because what people would do was they would like basically make ships. Like I think this was as well. I think a Darkhawk. I don't know if this was just someone came up with.
Cloaking device or something?
Yes.
Of course it is.
Steady as she goes.
I think I decided that this was the Enterprise F for some reason. I was like fucking 12.
The Darkhawk class. Oh yeah.
I don't think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I picked that name. I think that was just what the ship came with, and then I gave it I made it like into an actual thing. Okay, so this can produce a bunch more stuff.
Commencing.
Did I see a Miranda?
You did indeed.
Good.
Acknowledged.
It was a sin that those were missing.
Really?
That
Yes.
is a logical request. All work crews report to station.
Starship complete.
I think you'll like some of the bullshit here.
Nope, Saber class.
Yep. So little Saber.
Acknowledged, Starfleet.
Tiny baby.
Let it go.
Understood.
It's the USS Zeppelin, apparently.
Starship complete.
As long as it doesn't fucking explode.
Insufficient.
Oh, you can't make things from nothing, you know.
Oh, that was me being a sarky shit. There's Nova class.
Understood.
Yep. Good.
Acknowledged.
Okay, right. So that's one thing. We're living and learning.
Past Wib mocks present Wib.
Oh, I found one when I was looking through the files when I was making sure I had all the files where I realized that there is an Intrepid in this, and I made it so that it had it had self-destruct, because at the time I was being pissy about how Voyager was constantly blowing up in the series. So yeah,
that's not a bad Miranda.
Yeah, it's a good little Miranda.
For like the time and the fact it wasn't in the game originally, they did a good job on that.
I think most of these are taken from other Star Trek games.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh maybe. Good point.
Bridge Commander or something. I think a lot of them come from.
That would be interesting, because I think Bridge Commander was a lot more detailed, but I may be wrong.
Okay. So I made it so there was actually like multiple.
Geist, that's a okay. Geister Trans is getting one of the Tier 6 Akira ships, or slash Alita, because I think that's how you get the Alita variant skin. Should I use a Defiant interior or an Intrepid interior?
I think Intrepid makes more sense.
Yeah.
Starship
okay.
complete.
So this was definitely from another game, which is someone made a new little construction ship.
Acknowledged.
I think this was from like a bigger mod.
Oh god, that's from FASA.
Yeah, it's very FASA.
Oh yeah, that's a FASA design, all right.
But I do like how it's got the little bays for the bees.
Yeah, FASA.
Oh, you have not yet begun to FAS.
Oh.
Just let me build some fancy shit so I can see. So this builds a bunch of other stuff. I think that was Deep Space Nine.
Does it really matter with? Oh, good. Does it really matter for how useless interiors are in STO? I mean, it matters to the person that matters to.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Ranger
this is
class.
Ranger class. I never quite understood what was going on with it. It's very strange.
Is that a deflector, or is that like a shield for a big bay in the front?
Armed and ready.
I think he's this deflector.
Like, for instance, Earthwell, I don't use the bridge much, but I'm still annoyed that I don't have the correct bridge for the Disco Constitution. It comes with a Shepherd class bridge, which is the one that's under the saucer.
Strange.
At least I think that is the Shepherd, isn't it? Or is that the Walker? I always get them mixed up. Giorgio's ship.
Yeah, that's underneath. Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh, is that a Walker or Shepherd? Yeah. It's a cool ship. I do like the Shenzhou.
Shenzhou.
Shenzhou. That's it. I couldn't remember where the emphasis was in that. Like.
Yeah, I might be wrong as well. I don't know.
It's been a long time since I've thought about the ship.
Complete.
Aye, sir.
Okay, right. We're getting more dilithium things, and then I can show you some of the bullshit in this.
Yeah, guys, the Explorer Voyager option in Elite Force 1, the things I've seen of that are people either vaporizing Tom Paris or Neelix. Shenzhou's a Walker, thank you. I always mix them up.
Starship complete.
The Shepherd's the one that becomes the Gagarin in STO and in canon. Because it's in Picard Season 2. Huzzah! Good designs, yay!
Aye, sir.
Okay. Right, I can actually start building some stuff now. And that takes more. Oh god, so much money.
I remember seeing a game box for Starship Creator back in the day. Fuck, I remember that. What? That's a memory beta article, Agamemnon, so it's not canon. Also, yes, that is an STO ship called the USS Porksauce. Or sorry, pork sauce. I'm guessing it was just a little joke one the devs put in, like in the middle of a fleet.
Just turn the speed up to make things just go a bit smoother.
There were 2 Starship Creator games. Okay, I'm going to go and look those up because I never actually had a PC at the time that could run it.
Those really want to kill me.
Oh yeah, they're humping their way through the asteroid field.
Ready weapons?
Star Trek, Starship Creator. Oh boy, that looks...
Oh, well, it found its way through. It was just a corpse to do it.
Yeah, that looks like it's a sort of template system where you're just dragging and dropping specific parts onto ships. That's fun, I guess.
Okay, there we go. I'm actually getting the money. Okay.
A prudent course of action.
Station construction commencing. Enemy engaged.
Right, so here's where the bullshit really starts.
Yes, Prime B, the Walker and the Crossfield and a couple of the others came from a different, like, Starship design shipyard, which is why they're different looking, which, honestly, fine.
All sections, report.
And they kind of had a little war reason why the Gagarin class appeared in STO, being a variant skin for the Shepherd is because it's using the space frame of the Shepherd. Because they found a bunch of them in a shipyard that was had to be evacuated due to some sort of radiation cloud that flew in, so it was just like a time capsule of a space dock.
Just due to some bullshit.
Station construction.
Yeah, I like that idea. It's like, well, we have a war on and there's a bunch of these space frames sitting here, let's see if we can just retrofit the shite out of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, they nearly destroyed the Enterprise because they got through the weird hole.
How dare they?
Yep, no, the Enterprise is destroyed. Oh
well. Rip.
That was Louis Cutis's cube, so, you know.
I just want you to know that I've just seen a galaxy with 7 nacelles.
Station is under attack.
3 on each side and then 1 on the top.
Starship construction commencing.
Okay, so here's where I've made some silly bullshit, which is
Starship construction commencing.
Just weird shit. Like,
Just tell me where to go.
A little like there was a wing commander mod, so there's just no tiger shark.
Starship complete. Insufficient.
There's, you know,
all sections. Species 8472 ship. The Undine.
Yeah. So yeah, in short, there's a lot of weird shit.
There's like 4 volumes out of a series called Designing Starships. Like a book series. I kind of want them.
Well, there you go. There's an Excelsior.
A Excelsior refit too. You can tell from the bumps. They got them bumps.
Some of these I do not know what they are. Yeah, have fun blowing up Voyager is what I wrote because I was a child.
Yep. I said Undine, I just said it in a weird accent. The Undine.
But yeah, so you kind of get into this is the type of thing it is. Because it's only on easy. I think actually, I think it's actually on the AI. Like what it builds is dictated by what difficulty.
Difficulty level.
I don't think I actually set it up to build anything extra on easy.
Oh, that's fine. That gives you more time to build all the weird shit then.
Yeah. But I was probably going to wrap up in a second, so...
Oh, well, fuck me then. The Star Trek ship design books often show up on Humble Bundle. I'd kind of want the physical ones on that dickhead.
Commencing.
Sorry. That reminds me, actually, Wib. I was going through my bookcase. I can't remember where to put it now. What?
Did you just call someone dickhead?
No. What?
It sounded like you said that on the end of like, oh, I wasn't going to get those, dickhead. Like, what?
No, I wasn't going to get those because I prefer physical books. I'd never said dickhead there.
Okay, I apparently...
that would be fucking weird if I did.
I was like,
it might be because I was turning in my chair at the time to see if I could find something. Yeah, I don't know where I put that.
Complete.
But I found an old, like... Oh, there it is. It fell off my chair. 1 sec.
Officers. Station construction commencing. Station complete.
Got a little Centaur class. Always fun. I can't believe this mod just fucking works after all these years. It's ridiculous.
Okay, hi. Yeah, I found the Star Trek Starfleet Technical Manual from...
Adjust heading.
Let's see. Let me find a trademark in here.
Station.
There's little K's on the ship here.
Starship construction commencing.
Oh no, wait. Oh, do you know what it is? Thank you, Squack. Yeah, it said I wanted the I would rather have the physical books because I'm that dickhead.
Ah, okay.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a 20th anniversary edition from September 1986. This technical manual, physical version. There's an adorable little thing in here that I just noticed in the inside cover. That's written in pen from someone that previously had it. Issued to Hart CL Ensign Medical.
Station.
UFP Terra. Attended
complete.
Something Bristol, England, UK, Terrasol.
Oh. Okay,
that's adorable.
Oh, wow, they really want to get through that hole. So here's something I think I did, which is make it so that Intrepid classes
could spawn Delta Flyers.
So you can make a Delta Flyer or a shuttle or a construction
worker bee. Yeah, this has all the UFP flags and banners and like the Romulan, and it's all TOS era, so it's kind of weird.
Starship complete.
Yeah, so this can just poop out Delta Flyers.
Complete.
And worker bees. This was just purely because I was being weird, and I liked worker bees, so I was like, I want the ability to build a single worker bee.
Proceed.
And it can build things, but I made it so it could only build turrets.
Yeah, you know what, Athena? That's a fair point. I just noticed that there is actual uniform patterns in this to make your own, like, sew your own uniforms for
nice.
TOS.
Station complete.
Yeah, it does spawn a bunch of bees to make things, because that's just how the game works. But yeah, I thought that was a fun little thing. Oh, also, here's a Kremen time ship. You know.
Ah, good.
As you do.
You're going to enjoy meeting them in SEO.
What else we got?
Starship
oh yeah, there's this thing. Which is interesting.
Athena, yeah, oh, I know that ship. I've seen someone do a really nice CG render of that. Because actually, I think that's a cool design.
Unfortunately, I don't think I ever installed anything that was close to a DERF.
It's alright. No one's perfect.
Insufficient crew.
Insufficient crew?
Enemy engaged.
Eat my dick.
Entire dick.
That is a logical request.
But yeah, so this is the sort of bullshit that it was. There's lots of little things like there's lots of like special weapons and things that people made, because some of these I just gave like this is using the same ability that a sovereign class has. That's got that's just got a missile launcher apparently. I don't know.
Fires a missile that walks onto a ship's warp core signature. That's apparently interesting.
And you can tell that was made a long time ago because that was the best missile I could draw.
Oh, I can't even see it properly with contrast on the screen. Good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's just a weird little dick missile. Here's DS9. Yeah.
Yep.
Standing by.
But yeah, so it's like little things like the very tasteless suicide shuttle.
Station is
fun.
That basically works the same as the Klingons.
The boarding pods.
Boarding thing, but with the shuttle.
Yeah.
Alter course.
Oh, and here's the Malon like ship.
Oh god, the Malon.
Which because I'm that kind of guy.
Ready and able.
Yep.
Someone just bought a Mothman t-shirt. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
To Anonymous, who bought
Ready and able.
You know who you are, and we thank you for it.
Like, I was quite proud of this because the person that made this originally...
Is under
oh, hell, your base is under attack. Oh, I thought it was so funny. This originally just had...
put the trails on it?
Well, it had the trails on it, but it had phasers. And it doesn't have phasers.
Oh.
In the show, it has mines. So I made it.
Okay.
Standing by.
So it has them just rapid fire mines, which can hurt itself.
Ready and able.
Of course.
So yeah.
Station is under attack.
No one said the
fucking
Malon were
piss
like.
is this? I don't even know what this is.
Cerberus class.
Is that another thing from Wing Commander? Maybe. Heavy battle cruiser.
Maybe. I'm gonna say yes because it doesn't look all that Trek.
It's definitely not Trek. It's from my dedicated make shit from other things. One of the other factions has all Star Wars stuff in there.
I mean, some fucking nerd in chat will pipe up and tell us.
Yeah, it's cool though. Like in terms of its shape, like obviously its details like wank. But...
Oh, yeah, I am not going to start getting on about the detail. Yeah, it's not Wing Commander apparently.
I have no earthly idea where that's from.
Station is
it's from Sequest. I mean, it looks like a big blue fish.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, send the Krenim time ship after whoever the fuck's attacking you, Craig.
Acknowledged. Confirmed, Starfleet.
Okay, let's...
Enemy engaged.
Just build me the big thing so I can look at the big ships and then we can see. Oh, I also made this little... Like, I messed around with the model. So I just made a tiny little shuttle yard that just builds all the different kinds of shuttles.
That's a really cool idea.
Starship construction commencing. Starship.
What was it?
Is that Jesus Christ? That's the fucking pod from TMP.
Starship
Oh no, it's not. It's the Elbaz. Sorry. Now that I get a good look at it, it's the wee TNG shuttle.
Yeah. So you can obviously make a Danube class.
Complete.
Begin a sensor scan.
That's the shuttle from.
Starship complete.
Station
complete.
I love
That's when the Enterprise or the Next Generation got enough money to have a decent looking shuttle.
Yeah, the Type 6, I legit love that design. That's just a fun little pod.
I'm not as big a fan as the little Elbaz type that's there.
It's a fridge.
It's a fridge.
Or possibly an oven. That's possibly the best way of putting it.
Desktop or a worktop dishwasher.
Okay, so we've got an Olympic, got Galaxy, Sovereign. We've got a Sovereign
X
refit thing.
Carbonite reflector and suicide shuttle was designed to combat Borg cubes and win.
I was so funny. Here we go. Here's a couple of interesting ones because these are. Oh, there was actually a Prometheus. I think that had some and a Galaxy X.
Good Galaxy X, of course.
I think the Prometheus could split down. That wasn't something I made. That was something someone who was much more skilled made.
All work crews report to station.
Okay, I think the other big thing in here is this. So I was trying to figure this out. So basically, I started making like my own factions by editing ships of like other races, and I think my like end goal was that I wanted to try and make a campaign of like fighting some like new alien faction. But I couldn't make ships, so I just did whatever I could. Oh, here you go. Here's the Andor class, which is the most faster ship because it is literally a faster ship.
That's a faster ship. Yep. I remember I was looking at that and going, what the fuck? Because when you see the diagrams of it, you're just going, what the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, that was one of the ones that I remember I had to I had to make the actual like things for that because someone had imported the model, so you could actually have the model, but they hadn't imported literally anything else. Well, they hadn't made anything else, so they just uploaded the model, and I was like, okay, cool. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, I need more officers.
All of the officers.
Yeah, I guess, because I keep building ships, so to show them off. But yeah, so this was kind of what the thing was. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, find somewhere it's got like weapons that I can mess with. The M5 tactical computer, fleet performance perfected version. I don't even fucking like. I obviously made that icon because it sucks ass, but
enemy engaged.
I do not know what that even does.
Station complete.
It's a lot of that. Tiberius.
Oh,
Ulysses class.
God, that's ugly as sin.
Yep. Pretty rough model as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's busy. It's building the Prometheus now. Because you love
I just want you to know you are the #1 streamer of Star Trek Armada.
Am I the only streamer of Star Trek Armada?
Correct. But you do have 43 viewers.
This I cannot complain about. Oh shit, I've just remembered what I can build. What can do it?
Prepare the docking bay.
Oh, something can build it. I'm sure I've got the full-on starbase.
Insufficient.
Or was that in a mod?
Starbase 1.
Yeah. Oh shit, that must have been a part of like one of the other mods. And I didn't transfer that over.
Okay.
Starship construction commencing.
Oh yeah, how did the time ship do? I forgot to ask.
Starfleet.
Oh, the time ship. That's just down here.
Alert the crew.
The Krenim time ship. I thought you sent it into the board.
Oh, yeah. That just mullered the things that were there.
Okay, yeah, I had a feeling.
What was I going to look at? Oh yeah, because the Krenim time ship has some special things. That's got the Gemini effect and temporal stasis field apparently. Okay. Oh, here's how the Prometheus works. Now I remember. This was something someone else built. So basically, it's just that portion of the hull, and then you research the other parts of it.
Oh my god!
To make it into a full ship.
Oh, that's weird.
It's also got lots of weird little artifacts. You can see little lights hanging off it.
Yeah.
Like, I did not make this. Like this.
No. This is people doing what they can within the limitations of the game.
So you can see it's actually made of 3 separate parts.
Mm-hmm.
2 of which they're using the same code that works on the little research stations, because when you research something, they gain a little chunk on them. So it's using that. So people did good stuff to make these. I think the last thing I'll show you, because I obviously need to, like, you know.
Oh God! Why? Where? Why?
I got rid of these little weird things. But yeah, no. Okay, I'm glad this mod still works. I'm glad it all still works. That's fun. That's fun. And what's even more fun is that the GOG version doesn't look like it's got all the files stored in their compiled forms. It has all the files in their raw forms. So if you buy Star Trek Armada and you know even the slightest amount about modding, you can mod the shit out of this game. I did it when I was what would it be?
I think you said 12.
I guess I would have started. Actually, I would have been about 14.
There you go.
Is when I did this. Thinking about it, other timelines. But yeah, as a 14-year-old, I was able to like create weapons, like make new, get new classes of ships and all that. I was able to make new weapons in Star Trek Armada, the hit video game from the year 2000. But yeah, you can
yeah, fair.
Yeah, you can futz around with this endlessly and do weird shit like all of these, like they have like the names. You can like add to those lists of names to add in all manner of bullshit if you want. You can completely change the stats. You can make weapons from whole cloth.
You mean I too can be made fun of by my own video game?
Exactly. You can have a version of you from like 20 years ago mock you and go, "Oh, you little shit." But yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I'm glad that works. I'm gonna try and like put that together and try and make a full video, like messing with that, because I think that's quite fun.
Oh,
I realised the TOS bridge was playing the entire time. No one said anything. But that's fine.
I take it you saw the other releases for Transformers from Hasbro.
Yes, I did.
Like Hot Shot.
Yeah, I didn't. Honestly, a lot of the new ones, I was looking at them going, Hot Shot looks a bit rough. Honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should raise someone.
We should. I'm just gonna let me find Twitch somewhere.
Thank you everyone for this somewhat unusual stream.
The only person I have online is Zoran, who's doing a Q&A hangout.
Okay. I'll tell you, shall we look for someone playing some kind of Star Trek game, but not Star Trek Online? You've taught me.
I didn't say you shouldn't. What even? Oh wait, Fleet Command, is that not the fucking
weird mobile game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Shall we join a Star Wars game? No, Star Wars people are even worse. No.
Do a search for Star Trek and see what comes up, rather than a Star Trek game specifically.
People searching for Star Trek also watch.
You're all dicks. Huh? Oh, Fleet Command as a third-person kind of flight sim, was it? I thought it was a fucking mobile game.
Has anyone got any people who would be good to raid?
Yes, tell us, people.
Yeah, I know.
She's a bitch.
Please pass love on to Snipe, Ronzor says.
Love has been passed on to you.
Pass the savings on.
Pass the savings on.
Asshole.
Anyway, what we're doing? Oh yeah, searching for a person to raid. Sort of ruining the spontaneity of the whole thing. I'll tell you what. Let's look for someone who is streaming themselves painting.
Yes.
And we'll find someone who's not got many people watching them, and you go say hello to them.
Okay, I gotta admit, I do like the guy that has a like an orc VTuber version of himself there.
And sides.
Oh, he doesn't have it on all the time. Okay, fine.
Okay, they have a fun thing. Okay, and they've only got one person watching, so we're gonna raid them.
Yeah.
So say hello to them, and hopefully they are nice.
Yes.
We'll find out, won't we?
If they are not, we are sorry.
But they've only got one person currently watching, so
yeah, go
say hello to them.
Yes.
It will be a fun thing. Yes. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining the stream. It was a fun stream, and the next time you see Star Trek Armada, I will hopefully be making a video about that mod that I showed you and going into it, basically posting my cringe for all to see, in order to show that it's actually fine to have done this stuff, and it's actually cool. Yeah. Because it is only through these kind of weird creative things that you do when you're younger and that aren't very good and are a little bit silly that you learn, you get the confidence and the ability to do the things that are less.
I mean, yeah,
so.
it's kind of the way you find yourself, honestly.
Yeah, you find yourself. So like that, you saw me trying to find my sense of humor there and failing. Mm-hmm. But if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be where I am now.
It was but a step on that road.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna hit the raid button now.
Away, but...
So I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Okay, I'm just going to turn the sound on to this guy.